Congratulations on getting married, David. You said you're registering your marriage today, right? I guess you'll be celebrating with Claire. Send her my best wishes.
Thanks, Sarah.
I'm so happy for you both. How are you feeling about the big day?
Pretty good. Claire's really excited.
I can imagine. Have you two finished all the paperwork?
Yeah, just got it done this morning. Claire's parents helped with all the legal stuff.
After the registration, next comes the wedding ceremony. I know preparations can be tough, but hang in there. I'm really looking forward to seeing you both as a beautiful bride and groom.
Actually, about that, Sarah, can I ask you something?
Oh, what is it?
I'll get straight to the point. Could you lend me some money?
What?
The wedding costs are going over budget, and I need help covering the difference.
Didn't you say you were having a small wedding with just family? And I heard you two were saving up for it. That's not enough?
Well, we decided to invite friends, too. More guests means more expenses.
Is that so?
Look, I know it's sudden, but this is really important to us.
Can you tell me more about what changed? I don't know if I can lend so much at such late notice.
I said we didn't need to change anything, but Claire really wants to invite her friends. She has about 100 of them, and she really wants them to be at her wedding. It's important to her.
That many?
It's not my idea, you know. I tried to keep it small.
Have you discussed this with Claire's parents?
Yeah, and they want what she wants. She says that's the minimum after narrowing down her closest friends. That's a CEO's daughter for you, I guess.
Well, a wedding is a once-in-a-lifetime event. I understand wanting to celebrate with lots of people, but...
Exactly, and I don't want to disappoint Claire. She's so excited.
Shouldn't you two find a compromise that works for your budget?
I want to fulfill Claire's wishes as much as possible, and I know that this big of a change is just too much for my budget, but like you said, a big day like this only comes by once in a lifetime. I don't want her to regret anything afterwards.
I see what's going on. How much are you short?
$500,000.
That much?
Come on, Sarah, you know how these things can add up.
That's an enormous amount, David. Can you break down the costs?
She started saying she wants to be particular about the dress, too. At first, she said she was fine with the cheapest one, but now she wants this $50,000 dress she fell in love with, plus changing to a bigger venue and food for all the extra guests. No matter how I calculated it, comes to about $500,000.
But that's way more than I expected.
Please, Sarah, help us with our wedding expenses. You must know how much this means to me.
David, have you looked into other venues, or maybe reducing the guest list?
You don't understand. This is what Claire wants.
I'm sorry, David. I can't help.
What?
This might sound harsh, but if you can't afford it, you need to give up on it. Not having enough money means it's beyond your means. You shouldn't have a wedding like that just to show off. Talk to Claire about your budget, and if she's going to persist on having this big wedding despite it, then maybe you should rethink having the wedding this year.
You're kidding, right? You won't help your son and his wife when they're in trouble?
This is for your own good, too. Even if I lent you the money, your newlywed life would be all about paying back debt. That's not the way to start a marriage. You should start a marriage with hope and plenty of money to enjoy your new life together.
Forget about later. What about now? Claire, a CEO's daughter, is willing to marry me. And you're okay with me being such a loser who can't even give her a proper wedding?
If you're aware you're being a loser, then work harder yourself. Borrowing your parents' money for a wedding makes you just as much of a loser. Just ask her if you can delay the wedding by a few more months, or even a couple of years to give her the ceremony she wants. She should understand.
I can't believe you're doing this to me, after everything we've been through.
David, I'm trying to help you make a wise decision.
Shut up. I trusted you, Sarah. You stingy old hag. Don't bother coming to the wedding.
Stingy old hag, did you say?
You always gave me money before, didn't you? What's changed? When I wanted to go to private middle school, study abroad, join clubs, go to college, you always quietly gave me money whenever I asked. Why won't you give it this time?
Listen, David, I'm not a money fountain. All that money before came from my hard work. You know I've been working night shifts at the factory to support our family, right?
Of course I know. Right after you married Dad, he got sick and collapsed. Since then, you've been our family's breadwinner.
Then you should understand the value of money better than anyone. Knowing all that, how dare you call me a stingy old hag? I've always supported your education and growth, but this is different. This time, these are decisions you've made for yourself.
But thanks to that factory work, you're a factory manager now. Your salary must be way better than before, so why won't you give me this $500,000? It's nothing to you.
Yes, my salary has increased a lot, and I could easily give you $500,000, but you're not a student who needs protection anymore. If you're an adult, be independent and handle your own affairs.
What?
You're getting married and starting your own family, right? Stop relying on your parents' money.
What's your deal? You're such a useless hag. Don't lecture me when you're not even my real mom.
Excuse me?
Damn, you've ruined all my plans. I thought if I just cried a little, you'd give me the money right away like always. I never thought you'd be such a useless, stingy hag.
How can you talk to your mother like that?
Don't act like you're my mother when you won't even give me money.
What did you say?
A real mother would do anything for their child, no matter how old they are. When their child asks for help, they give them money, no matter what. If you can't even do that, you're just a fake mother.
Wait, David, what's gotten into you? You're like a completely different person.
Don't act like you know me, you fake hag.
Fake hag?
I've been nice to you all this time. If you won't give me money, I'm not interested anymore. Later, you old hag. You're useless to me now, so don't you dare come to the wedding.
David, I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Well, believe it, you're nothing to me now. Don't contact me again unless you change your mind about the money.
It's been a while, Sarah. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about the wedding. Do you have a moment?
I'm sorry, Claire. No matter what you say, I won't provide any financial help. I just can't.
Huh?
I should explain. I know about the wedding plans changing.
What wedding plans?
I could help as the groom's mother, but I really think you should give up on anything beyond your budget. I'm sorry for being such a stubborn mother-in-law.
Wait, why are you apologizing? And what's this about financial help? I wasn't planning to ask you for anything like that.
You weren't?
No, not at all. What made you think that?
Oh, your request isn't about helping with the wedding costs?
We don't need that at all. We're having the wedding within our budget, so it's fine.
Really? Because I heard differently. David told me that you were changing the guest list, your dress, all sorts of things.
What did you hear? It's going to be a simple ceremony for just family.
But aren't you changing it to a grand wedding? I heard you went way over budget.
That's the thing. I said I was fine with a small family wedding, but David suddenly insisted on having a big wedding, inviting all these people.
David insisted?
Yes, it was all his idea. I don't understand why he's pushing for it.
Can you tell me more about what he said?
He keeps saying he wants lots of people to celebrate with us at the wedding. Says he wants to show off how cute I look in my dress. It's kind of embarrassing, actually.
Wasn't it you who asked for this?
How could I? I'm shy and don't even have many friends. I don't know anyone I could invite.
Really?
But David got all excited saying I'll cover all the extra costs and change the wedding plans.
He said he'd cover the costs himself?
Yes, he was very insistent about it. Why do you sound so surprised?
Did he happen to say that the cost would come to about $500,000?
How did you know? That's exactly right.
David told me. He asked me to help with that additional amount.
What?
He came to me asking for money, saying you wanted a bigger wedding.
That's completely backwards. I never asked for any of this.
Actually, that's why I thought your request was about financial help too. When I refused David's request, he got really angry, so I thought he might be using you to convince me.
What? That makes no sense. He told me he had savings and everything would be fine. And he got angry when you refused? That can't be true.
I wish I was making this up.
This is very concerning. I had no idea he was doing this.
Then what did you want to talk about? I'm sorry for turning you down without even listening. I shouldn't have assumed that you were coming to ask me for money. How horrible of me.
Not at all. You should be firm when you feel you can't do something. What I really wanted was for you to come with me to try on wedding dresses. My mother would be ideal, but our tastes are too different to be helpful. But you and I have similar taste in interior design and clothes, so could you help me out?
Oh, I'd be happy to help with that. I'm honored that you'd ask me.
Thank you, though now I'm worried about something else. I said I was fine with the cheapest dress, but he insists I need something fancy since so many people will see it. With a $50,000 dress, I'm even more nervous about choosing. It would really help to have your input.
Hold on, that story is different from what David told me too.
What do you mean?
I heard that you were the one who wanted the expensive dress. That's why they went over budget and needed help.
He said what? Sarah, I think we need to have a serious conversation about what he's been telling you. It sounds a lot more urgent than choosing the dress. Could we meet, just the two of us?
Of course. Let's confirm everything between us first. We can go dress shopping after that.
There's clearly a lot we need to talk about.
Yes, I think we both need to understand what's really going on.
Yes, I think that would be best. I'll contact you later. Let's meet just the two of us, somewhere private.
I know a quiet cafe where we can talk freely.
Perfect! I'll send you the time that works best for me.
Take your time. This conversation is important.
Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate your honesty about all this.
Hey, David, I just arrived at the venue.
Where did you say you were?
I'm already here. What's going on? Why am I the only one without a seat at the venue?
Because outsiders don't need to attend, you old hag!
I checked the seating chart 3 times. Everyone else has a place.
That's right, because they're actually invited, dumbass!
What? How dare you talk to your mother like that?
Oh, mother? Who are you talking about? You couldn't even prepare $500,000 for your son. You're no mother, you're just an outsider.
You're still hung up on the money issue.
Don't act innocent, you know exactly what you did.
What I did? I tried to protect you from starting your marriage in debt.
I told you I wasn't inviting you, yet you show up uninvited and make a scene about not having a seat. What an inconsiderate old hag.
I came because I care about you.
Care about me? That's rich coming from you.
What did you say?
You're just Dad's second wife, that's all. At the wedding, having my real parent, my father, is enough. So an unrelated hag like you should just leave.
After everything we've been through.
Through what? All you did was marry my dad.
How can you say such things to the person who raised you?
Shut up, I never asked you to raise me. You just played mom because you were excited about remarrying.
All those years meant nothing to you?
Years of what? Pretending to be my mother?
What did you say?
Stop acting like you did me some huge favor.
I never thought of it as a favor. I've always loved you as my own son.
Anyway, you're just some unrelated old hag. You didn't even give birth to me. Don't come here, you outsider.
Well then, be happy. I wish you all the best in your marriage.
Oh, I will be. Wanna know why?
Why's that?
Don't worry about me. I've got a CEO's daughter for a wife. Her parents own not just the company, but several real estate properties, too. I've hit the jackpot in life.
More like you've hit rock bottom, David. Trying to kick Sarah out of the wedding venue? I never thought you could be such a terrible person. I'm sorry, but we're canceling the wedding right now.
Cancel it right now? Wait, are you Claire?
Yes, today's bride, but the wedding is canceled, and I'm divorcing you.
What? Wait, what's going on? First of all, I was texting Sarah, so how did you suddenly appear?
Because we're together, obviously. I invited Sarah to the bridal room. I wanted to thank her properly for helping me choose the dress I'm wearing today.
What?
Today's wedding dress, you know. Sarah helped me pick it out. It was like choosing it with a real mother. That's why I wanted to take photos with just the two of us before the wedding, especially since I was hoping that we could all get along like family after this wedding. But it looks like that's not happening.
That's what happened?
You didn't know? Oh, right. You were too busy planning how to humiliate her.
I wasn't...
I really like Sarah. She's kind, but I also respect her strong core, supporting the family by working night shifts at the factory for years. She's strong as a woman, as a wife, and as a mother, and yet you tried to kick out someone like that? Just so you know, I know everything. How you asked Sarah for help with the extra wedding costs. How you told me you had savings and everything was fine. But when Sarah refused to help, you did this awful thing. Aren't you ashamed?
Huh? How do you know about that?
Because Sarah told me, obviously, and there I was, clueless, asking her to help me choose a dress. Do you know how embarrassed I felt?
She told you everything?
Every single lie you told, to both of us. I was willing to overlook some of your showing off. It's kind of lame that you said you'd pay, but then asked your mom for help. But I let it slide because you were trying to give me a nice wedding. After Sarah refused, you were going to handle it yourself anyway. But taking revenge by kicking her out? That's beyond lame. It's physically repulsive.
Physically?
Did you think I wouldn't find out? That Sarah and I wouldn't talk?
But she had no right to tell you!
I don't want to have a wedding with such an embarrassing person. Marriage to someone like you would just be hell. So let's divorce right now. I don't even want to look at you.
Wait, hold on! The wedding's about to start! You can't just suddenly talk about divorce!
Can't I? Look who's talking. After all she's done for you, kicking her out right before the wedding, you're doing the exact same thing.
That's different!
How is it different? Explain it to me.
Well...
When something's impossible, it's impossible. Anyway, I'm going to tell the venue staff and guests that today's wedding is canceled.
You can't do this to me!
Watch me. Goodbye, David.
Sarah, please answer me. I know you're reading these messages. What should I do, Sarah? Dad just contacted me. He told me I'm no longer family and to never come back home.
Oh my, your father really went through with cutting ties with you.
You knew about this? Did you make him do this? How could you?
This was his decision. I had no part in it.
Huh?
I told him I wanted a divorce. Then he desperately tried to stop me, saying, I'll disown my son before I'll divorce you. I decided not to divorce him because he was so desperate, but I didn't expect him to actually cut ties with you.
What are you talking about? This makes no sense at all. Why would you and Dad suddenly talk about divorce? And how did that turn into me being disowned?
Because I never want to see you again.
What?
You made your feelings very clear at the wedding.
But that was...
After what happened the other day, I'm completely done with you. Now that the wedding's canceled and your divorce from Claire is going through, you'd probably move back home. That would mean I'd have to live with you again. I hated that idea, so I wanted to divorce and leave this house.
You can't be serious!
I've never been more serious.
What?
It's not like divorcing means I'd never see your father again. We'd just live separately, but a living apart together arrangement would be complicated with others gossiping, so I thought divorce would be simpler. It's just a piece of paper anyway.
But Dad refused to divorce! Are you saying he chose you over me?
Seems that way. Now that you're cut off, you can't show your face at home anymore. Since I won't have to see you, there's no need for me to divorce.
This is insane! What am I supposed to do? I've lost my home on top of all of this, and I'm seriously getting divorced from Claire!
So I hear. I just heard about the divorce from Claire herself.
What? From her?
Hey, Mr. Showoff! Thanks for signing the divorce papers!
Why are you together again?
I wanted to tell Sarah about the divorce in person since we caused so much trouble for her that day. We were having tea together after submitting the divorce papers.
Please, can't we talk about this?
There's nothing to talk about.
Listen, Claire, couldn't we try again? I still love you, and I really don't want it to end like this.
And I absolutely refuse to get back together with you. No matter how much you beg, impossible is impossible.
But...
You know what I hate most in the world? People who can't appreciate others. Since I was little, my parents drilled it into me. Anyone who can't show gratitude is lower than an insect.
Ah!
Both my parents run companies, you know. A company can't function without its employees. They taught me to always be aware of how much support we get from others.
Support from others?
Yes, I've lived a privileged life thanks to my parents, but they always said, you can't shop without store workers. You can't live without the people maintaining infrastructure. No matter how much money you have, you can't do anything alone. Never forget that. That's my family's motto, so I absolutely can't be with someone who goes against that.
I understand now. I'll change.
It's too late for that.
But...
I truly respect Sarah. Even though you're not blood related, she loved and raised you. Working night shifts at a factory for years to support the family isn't something just anyone could do. And you, who benefited the most from her sacrifices, had the nerve to call her a useless old hag.
I was just angry!
That makes it worse. You only showed your true colors when you were angry.
Well...
Even though I'm a CEO's daughter, I work and earn my own money just like everyone else. I haven't fallen so low that I'd let someone who can't even show gratitude make me happy. So David, I don't need you in my life. I will absolutely never get back together with you.
Please, just one more chance!
Not happening.
So what am I supposed to do now? Everyone at work and all my friends are laughing at me!
That's not my problem. Take care, David, and don't cause any more trouble for Sarah and the others.
Wait!
Goodbye, David.
That was the last time David ever contacted me. From what I heard, he immediately quit his job because it became too awkward and moved to a city where he didn't know anyone. Apparently, he had been bragging to everyone around him, saying things like, "I'm finally marrying into money. Don't be jealous of my success." No wonder he wanted to disappear after that embarrassment. Interestingly, Claire and I still keep in touch. She says, "I've never met anyone else who shares my taste so perfectly." It's sweet how much she looks up to me, and we regularly go out together like friends, despite our age difference. It's funny how things work out sometimes. I lost a son, but gained a daughter in a way.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.
OMG, Mom, you'll never guess what happened at the mall today. Oh no, what happened, sweetie? Are you okay? I'm more than okay. I'm amazing. You know how I've always wanted to be a model or influencer? Yes, you've mentioned it a few times. Well, today might have been my big break. I got scouted, Mom, by a real talent agency. Can you believe it? Wow, that's quite something. A talent agency at the mall? Yeah, it was so random. I wasn't even trying to get noticed. I was just walking around with Dad, and then bam! This guy comes up to us and starts going on about my look. Your look? What did he mean by that? You know, how I've got the perfect combo of cute and edgy like Billie Eilish? He said I could totally be the next big thing and handed me his business card. Ashley, you know those people will say anything to get you interested. But Dad seemed to really believe in what he was saying. He thinks I've got real potential. Oh, Ashley, I'm not sure about this. Did you take the card? Well, I tried to politely decline at first, but then Dad got really excited. He started talking to the guy and took his card. Your dad took the card? Where is he now? Yeah, he seemed super into it. He's still talking business with the scout, but he promised to take me out for a nice dinner after to make up for making me wait. Ashley, listen to me. I know this might seem exciting, but you're very young. The entertainment industry can be complicated and stressful. But Mom, this could be my big break. Wouldn't it be cool to see me on TV or in movies? I understand the appeal, but there's a lot more to it. Your well-being and education need to come first. Please tell your father not to sign anything without discussing it with me first. Why do you have to be so negative about this? Dad believes in me. Why can't you? It's not about believing in you, honey. It's about making sure we really understand what you'd be getting into. You're only 13. There's no need to rush into anything. You just don't get it. This is a huge opportunity. I don't want Dad to miss out on it because of you. Ashley, my job right now is looking out for your best interests. That's all I'm trying to do. I have to get back to work, but please relay my message to your dad. No contracts without sitting down and talking about it first, okay? Fine, I'll tell him. But if he really wants to sign, you better not ruin this for me. I hear you. We'll discuss it later. I love you. Gotta run.
You won't believe what just happened, Hillary.
Oh, what's going on, Philip? You seem excited.
Excited doesn't even begin to cover it. Her little Ashley's on her way to becoming a star.
What do you mean? What happened?
She got approached by a talent scout today.
A talent scout? For modeling or acting?
Both. He said she has the look and presence for the big screen.
Okay, slow down a second. Did you get any details about this scout or the agency? Where did this happen?
At the mall, can you believe it? A legit talent scout just walked right up to her.
That's wild, but hang on a second. Did you actually sign anything with them?
Not yet. I'm meeting with the scout now to discuss details. He's saying Ashley has incredible potential.
Okay, but Philip, please be careful. Don't sign anything without doing thorough research first.
Research? This is the opportunity of a lifetime.
An opportunity for what exactly? To be objectified at 13? To have her childhood stolen away by an industry that spits people out?
It's not like that anymore, Vivian. Times have changed. There are so many young stars out there living their dreams.
Dreams fabricated by money-hungry agents and stage parents. Is that what you want for our little girl? To be a cash cow?
How dare you accuse me of not having her best interests at heart? I'm thinking about her future. Do you really want her to end up like us?
What's that supposed to mean? There's nothing wrong with an honest living.
Honest living? We're barely scraping by since the recession. Ashley deserves more than that. She deserves the world at her feet. The Scout totally sees what a star Ashley could be.
I get that you're excited, but there are a lot of scams out there, especially when it comes to kids in the industry.
You really think a scammer would approach us in public like that? Nah, this guy seems totally legit.
I'm sure he does, but that's how they operate. They make big promises to reel people in.
I hear you, but I gotta strike while the iron is hot, you know? If we wait too long, Ashley could miss her shot.
I understand not wanting her to miss out, but signing your child with an agency is a big deal. You need to look into their credentials, talk to other parents, read the contract closely.
Ugh, you sound just like Vivian right now. She's already trying to stand in the way of Ashley's dreams.
It's not about standing in the way, it's about making an informed decision. This is Ashley's future we're talking about.
And your future is going to be as a star. I can feel it, Hillary. This is her destiny.
Okay, but even if that's true, there's no need to rush. Please, just promise me you'll slow down and think it through.
I'll think about it, but I'm not letting this chance slip away. The Scout is signaling me. I gotta get back to our meeting. I'll fill you in later. Just don't tell Vivian about this yet.
I really think you should discuss this with Vivian first. But okay, keep me posted and be careful.
Yeah, I'll be in touch. Great news, Vivian! I just secured our daughter's future!
Secured her future? What are you talking about?
I just had the most amazing meeting with that talent scout. They walked me through all the opportunities available for Ashley. I knew we had to jump on this chance right away.
Jump on what chance? Philip, you're not making sense.
The chance for our daughter to become a star, Vivian. I signed her up with the agency. She's officially on their roster now.
You did what? Without even discussing it with me first?
There was no time to waste. The scout said she's a natural. This is the break we've been waiting for.
Philip, have you lost your mind? She is 13 years old. I specifically told Ashley to tell you not to sign anything.
Why are you so against this? This is a huge opportunity for her. Would you rather she waste her potential stuck in school?
School is exactly where she needs to be right now. She's too young to be worrying about a career, especially in that industry.
Plenty of kids start young and turn out just fine. The agency will take good care of her. I made sure of it.
And how exactly did you do that?
I already paid the enrollment fees and signed her up for a year of training. Got an amazing deal. Only $25,000 for the whole package.
You paid them $25,000 without even consulting me? What is wrong with you? We can't afford that.
We can't afford not to invest in our daughter's future. This is her shot at her dreams, and you just want to crush them.
Her dreams? She's a child. She doesn't know what she wants. It's our job to protect her, not exploit her.
Exploit her? I'm giving her the opportunity of a lifetime. You know what? I'm done arguing about this. If you can't get on board and support our daughter, maybe we shouldn't be together.
What are you saying? Are you seriously threatening divorce over this?
I'm not threatening anything. I'm just saying maybe Ashley would be better off with a parent who believes in her. Having a single dad dedicated to a career would make a great story for the press.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. This is insane. You've totally lost sight of what's important.
What's important is what I'm doing what's best for Ashley. And if you can't see that, then yes, maybe divorce is the answer. I'll bring home the papers tonight. Have your bags packed.
This isn't over, Philip. I won't let you jeopardize our daughter's well-being.
Her well-being is exactly what I'm looking out for. You'll see when she's a big star, you'll wish you had supported her from the start.
I'm supporting her by trying to put a stop to this madness. I won't let you destroy this family over some crazy fantasy.
It's not a fantasy. It's Ashley's destiny. I'm going to make sure she achieves it, with or without you.
Dad just told me about the divorce.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry you had to hear about that. Your father and I are just going through a difficult time right now.
Difficult time? Seems like you just don't want to support my dreams. Dad said you're trying to hold me back from my true potential.
That's not it at all, Ashley. I just want what's best for you.
What's best for me is becoming a famous actress or model. And Dad is the only one who understands that.
Sweetheart, the entertainment industry is very complicated. There's a lot more to it than just being pretty or talented. Why can't you just be happy for me, Mom? Ashley, sweetheart, it's not that simple. I am happy for you, but I'm also worried. Worried about what? Me being successful? No, honey, I'm worried about you getting hurt. You just don't want me to succeed because you're jealous. You know I'm way prettier than you ever were. Ashley, that's a terrible thing to say. It's true, though. No wonder Dad wants to divorce you. He knows you'll just hold me back with your ugliness. I can't believe you'd speak to me like this. I'm your mother. I love you more than anything. If you really loved me, you'd support my dreams. But I guess I'll just have to become famous without you. It's not like I want an ugly mom ruining my image anyway. Please don't let this come between us. You're my daughter. I'll always be here for you no matter what. Whatever. Dad said I don't need a mom dragging me down, especially not one as lame and uncool as you. So go ahead and divorce him. See if I care. Ashley, you're breaking my heart. You don't mean that. I know you're just upset right now, but pushing me away isn't going to make this situation any better. Isn't it though? At least Dad actually believes in my potential. He sees the star power that you're too jealous to acknowledge. Jealous? Ashley, I'm not jealous of you. I'm proud of you. But I'm also terrified of what the industry could do to you. Oh please, like you'd even know. You've never had an ounce of talent or beauty in your life. So stop pretending like you understand what I'm going through. I may not have been a child star, but I know the realities of that world, and I won't apologize for trying to protect you from it. Just leave me alone. I have a bright future ahead of me, and you're not going to be a part of it.
Vivian, I need to talk to you about that agency Philip signed Ashley with.
Angel Wings Agency? What did you find?
I did some digging, and I'm pretty sure it's a scam.
What do you mean? How do you know?
That name sounded familiar, so I asked around. No one in the industry has ever heard of them.
I've been doing some research on them too, and I can't find anything concrete. No website, no social media presence, nothing.
That's because they're not a legitimate agency, Vivian. I asked around with some of my contacts in the industry. No one has ever heard of Angel Wings Agency.
But how can that be? They seemed so professional to Philip.
That's how these scams operate. They put on a good show. They promise the world to eager parents and then disappear with their money.
But Philip already paid them $25,000.
Exactly. That's how these scams work. They take the money up front and then disappear.
Oh my god, can't believe this is happening. Do you think Philip knows?
I doubt it. He seemed pretty convinced it was legit. Want me to break the news to him?
Would you mind? I don't think he'll listen to me right now.
Of course. I'll call him right away.
Thank you, Hillary. I really appreciate you looking out for Ashley.
Hey, that's what friends are for. I just hope Philip hasn't gotten in too deep with these people.
You and me both. Keep me posted, okay?
Well, will do. Hang in there, Vivian. Hey, Philip, we need to talk about Angel Wings Agency.
Oh, good. I was just about to reach out to them. Can't seem to get a hold of anyone about Ashley's training tomorrow.
That's because there isn't going to be any training. I'm sorry, Philip, but that agency is a fraud.
What are you talking about? It's impossible.
I asked around. No one in the industry has ever heard of them. They don't have any real credentials or clients.
But they seem so professional and convincing. They told me they launched Jennifer Lawrence's career.
Philip, Jennifer Lawrence has never been associated with them. They lied to you, plain and simple.
Can't believe this. What about the money I paid?
I'm afraid that's probably long gone by now. This is a common scam. They take the payment and vanish.
Oh god, what have I done? I was so sure this was Ashley's big break.
I know you had good intentions, but this is why I said to be careful. There are a lot of vultures out there ready to exploit a parent's dreams.
I'm such an idiot. How could I let this happen?
Don't beat yourself up too much. These scammers are professionals. They know exactly what to say to desperate parents chasing a dream.
I should have known better. I should have done my research. I let my own delusions of grandeur cloud my judgment.
It's not just on you, Philip. Vivian should have been more involved too. Maybe if you two were on the same page, this could have been avoided.
God, Vivian, she tried to warn me, but I wouldn't listen. How will she ever forgive me?
By showing her that you've learned from this mistake, and that your priority now is being there for Ashley and making amends. The important thing now is making sure Ashley is okay.
How am I going to explain this to her? She'll be crushed.
Better she's disappointed now than after they've messed her around for months. You need to sit her down and have an honest conversation.
You're right. She needs to hear from me. I just hope she can forgive me for getting her hopes up.
She will. Just keep reminding her how much you love and believe in her. And maybe take Vivian up on that divorce talk. I think you guys need to get on the same page here.
Yeah, I really messed up with Vivian too. I said some awful things, accused her of not supporting Ashley's dreams.
I'm sure emotions were running high, but you two need to work as a team. Ashley needs both her parents in her corner right now.
I know. I'll reach out to Vivian after I talk to Ashley. Thanks, Hill. I don't know what I'd do without you. It was a hard pill to swallow, but at least you found out the truth.
Anytime. That's what friends are for. Good luck with Ashley, and keep me in the loop, okay?
Will do. I'll let you know how it goes. Hey, Pumpkin, can we talk for a minute?
Sure, Dad. What's up? Is it about my first day of training tomorrow?
Yeah, about that. There's been a slight change of plans.
What do you mean? What's going on?
About the talent agency and your big break.
What about it? Did they call with an audition for me?
Actually, I just found out some not-so-great news about the agency. I'm so sorry, but it looks like we were tricked. The agency isn't real. They were just after our money.
What? No, that can't be true. You said I was going to be a star.
I know, and I feel horrible for getting your hopes up like that.
What are you talking about? I thought you said they were legit.
I thought they were too, honey, but it turns out we were wrong.
Wrong how? What happened?
I don't have all the details yet, but it looks like they may have misled us. There were some questions about the credentials and history.
What? But you already paid them. What about my career?
I know, sweetie. I feel horrible about this whole thing. I let my excitement cloud my judgment. I should have been more careful.
So what? All that stuff about me being a star was a lie?
No, not at all. I fully believe in your potential, Ash. We're just gonna have to find a different way to help you reach it.
I can't believe this. You got my hopes up for nothing.
I'm so sorry, Pumpkin. The last thing I wanted was to disappoint you.
Well, you did. Now I'm never going to be famous.
Don't say that. This is just a temporary setback. We'll figure out something, I promise.
And what about you and Mom? Are you still getting divorced?
I think your mom and I need to have a long talk about things. We both love you very much. We need to work together to do what's best for you.
But I thought you said she was holding me back.
I was wrong to say that. I was caught up in the moment. Your mother wants what's best for you too. We just didn't see eye to eye.
This is the worst day ever. I hate everything.
I know it feels that way right now, honey. We'll get through this. How about we take the day off tomorrow, just you and me? We can do whatever you want, my treat.
I guess, but I still think this sucks.
I know, and I'm going to do everything I can to make it up to you. I love you, Ashley, and I'll always believe in you no matter what.
I love you too, Dad, even though you royally messed up.
That's my girl, always keeping me humble. Get some sleep, okay? Tomorrow's a new day.
Okay, but you better think of something really fun to do.
You got it, kiddo. I won't let you down again.
How did the talk with Ashley go?
About as well as could be expected. She's upset, but I think she'll be okay.
I knew we should have looked into that agency more.
I know. You were right and I was wrong. I let my excitement get the best of me and I said some terrible things to you.
Yeah, you did. Threatening divorce was way out of line.
I'm so sorry, Vivian. I don't know what came over me. You're an amazing mother and Ashley and I are lucky to have you.
I appreciate you saying that, but we need to work on our communication and decision-making.
I couldn't agree more. No more unilateral choices. From now on, we're a team in all things parenting.
Good, that's what I want too. So what's the plan with Ashley now?
I promised her a daddy-daughter day today. I thought we could brainstorm some other outlets for her interest.
That's a great idea. She needs to know we support her passions. Within reason, of course. No more shady talent agencies.
Definitely not. Lesson learned on that front. I was thinking maybe local theater or dance classes to start.
Oh, she would love that. Great thinking.
Thanks. Trying to get better at this parenting thing.
You're not so bad when you're not being a total bonehead.
Huh. I guess I deserve that. What would I do without you to keep me in check?
Crash and burn, that's what. Give Ash a hug for me and tell her I love her.
Will do. And ditto from me to you. What do you say it's a family dinner tonight? My treat.
I suppose I could be persuaded, as long as you're doing the cooking.
You got it, babe. One gourmet meal coming right up. We'll see you tonight. Love you.
Love you too, even when you drive me crazy. Now go have fun with our girl. According to rumors, Philip was determined to make Ashley succeed in entertainment, spending over $25,000 on training programs. However, Ashley wasn't taking the lessons seriously and seemed disinterested in auditions, leading scouts to suggest it might be time to quit. Meanwhile, a classmate Ashley used to mock won a national quiz show on TV. Becoming a minor celebrity, Ashley was seen watching her former classmate's success on television with envious eyes.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.
It's been a while, Hannah. Have you been well? It's been 10 years since we went abroad. Lily must be quite grown up now. She's graduating high school this year, right?
No, she's graduating college this year.
Really? College? Already?
What did you expect after 10 years?
Time really flies.
Only when you're not paying attention.
Have you moved? Are you still living at the same place?
Why are you asking?
Just curious about how things are going.
After 10 years of silence, you're suddenly curious about us?
I've missed you so much.
That was your choice. You don't even know your own daughter's growth. Typical of a worthless husband. It's been 10 years since you eloped abroad with your mistress, with absolutely no contact. Then you suddenly reach out. What exactly do you want?
I know I should have reached out to you sooner.
Should have, could have, but didn't. For 10 years?
It wasn't that simple. Things were complicated. I had a lot going on during these years.
Complicated enough to abandon your daughter?
You don't understand what I was going through.
Were they worth missing her entire childhood?
Come on, no need to be hostile. I've been thinking about Lily.
For 10 years? That's news to me.
I made mistakes, but...
Mistakes? Is that what you call abandoning your family?
Why so thorny? This is the first contact for me in 10 years. Can't you be a bit more genuinely happy?
Huh? How can I be happy? I'm only angry. If this is just a whimsical contact, don't ever reach out again. While you were off with your mistress, I filed for divorce. We're not husband and wife anymore, just strangers.
Oh, so you finally filed for divorce?
Your mother helped me with the paperwork.
What? Mom did? Not even telling me?
We tried to contact you many times, but you changed your number.
Well, you should have tried harder. You could have found me somewhere, like through social media. Anyway, in that case, I should hurry and register my marriage to my girlfriend immediately. We've been waiting for this moment. I'll go to the courthouse tomorrow after I return to file a marriage certificate.
Return? You mean you're planning to come back to America, and you're still with that same woman from 10 years ago?
Of course I am. Did you think we wouldn't last this long?
I didn't think about you at all. It would just be a waste of time.
I'll go deciding that my girlfriend and I should break up. We're connected by the red string of fate. Whether I had a wife or others opposed us, we pursued our love. There's no way two people like us would break up.
Huh? Red string of fate? You're delusional.
Our love was real.
So was your daughter's pain.
Love conquers all obstacles.
Including your responsibilities as a father?
We've been happy all these years.
Well, your daughter grew up without you.
She had you, though.
She needed both parents.
But you're strong enough for two.
That definitely wasn't your decision to make. Don't give me that romantic nonsense, you cheater. You ran away, leaving me and your elementary school daughter behind. What you did was the lowest thing possible as both an adult and a man. I don't care if you marry your mistress, but you should show some remorse.
I've apologized enough about that.
To who? Your reflection?
There's no need for remorse over something from 10 years ago. I'm still as serious and uptight as ever. It's that kind of traumatized attitude that gets you abandoned by your husband.
What? Are you seriously blaming me for your affair?
You never understood me.
I understood you perfectly. I just didn't enable you.
You never supported my dreams.
Your dreams didn't include your daughter?
You heard me. You're always so rigid, always judging people.
You abandoned your 8-year-old daughter.
Can you stop bringing that up?
Because you keep avoiding it.
Besides, Ellie kept living in my house all these years as an apology. That should make us even for the affair and elopement from 10 years ago. Don't act so high and mighty when you've been living in someone else's house.
What do you mean, my house? The house we lived in belongs to your mother, Grace.
It's basically the same thing.
No, it's not.
You've been living there rent-free.
I've been living in your mother's house, not yours.
Same difference. Ah, yes, my wealthy mother who owns multiple properties. But I'm her real son. Even if it's in her name, that's the house she gave me. In other words, it's my house. I'll be taking it back as soon as I return.
You really haven't changed at all, have you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Still thinking everything belongs to you.
It's my birthright.
Like being a father was.
The house is different.
How? Another responsibility you abandoned? Anyway, I see now why you contacted me.
Well, actually, my girlfriend is finally pregnant. I'd like to share the good news.
After 10 years of silence, you want to share news to me?
It's important news.
Is it important enough to break 10 years of silence?
We're having a baby.
Like the baby you abandoned?
Well, it was different.
How exactly?
I wasn't ready then.
And you are now?
I've grown up.
Have you really?
Anyways, I prefer to raise the child abroad, but she insists on having the pregnancy and birth safely in America.
So you only contacted me because you need the house.
That's not the only reason.
Name one other reason.
I want to reconnect with both of you.
After 10 years?
Better late than never.
You mean better when you just need something.
That's unfair.
Unfair is your timing. You abandoned your real daughter, yet you have the nerve to have another child?
People can change, you know.
Except you haven't. You never will.
You don't know that.
Your messages prove it.
This is different. This time I'm ready to be a father.
Ready to be a father? What about the daughter you already have?
The past is the past.
What? Your daughter isn't in the past. She's very much in the present.
I can't change what happened.
But you could have contacted us somehow.
What's done is done.
Just like the house.
What do you mean by that?
You'll see.
Shut up, you abandoned ex-wife. Just get out of the house quickly. The master of the house is coming back. Return my house to me, you abandoned wife.
I can't believe what you're saying. Oh, but you know what? That house of yours has already been demolished.
What?
You heard me.
Stop joking around.
The house you're after has already been demolished and is completely gone. It's not just an empty lot. They've built a new building there this year.
Wait a minute. What do you mean my house was demolished? You must be lying.
Go there and check it yourself.
You wouldn't dare.
I didn't have to dare. It's already done.
This can't be real. The whole house is gone?
Every single brick.
You had no right.
Your only housing option after returning will be setting up a cardboard box in the park. For the sake of your coming child, try to make it a spacious cardboard house.
This isn't happening.
Welcome back to reality.
You can't just demolish someone's house.
It wasn't your house to begin with anyway.
You abandoned wife? Who gave you permission to do such a thing?
Why are you assuming I did it? Your mother Grace was the one who demolished it.
What? My mother? She did it?
Are you surprised?
She wouldn't.
Well, she already did.
You must have convinced her somehow.
No, it was her own decision. Did you think she'd keep it pristine for your return?
Why would she do that?
You ran away without paying any alimony or child support, remember? So Grace demolished and sold the house as a gesture of compensation, and she gave me the proceeds from the sale.
What? But that money was meant for me. You just can't take it away from me.
Like the money you were meant to send Lily?
She had no right to do that.
She had every right. It was her house.
What?
Since Grace was the legal owner, there were no issues with the sale procedures. I didn't use any illegal methods.
The deed was in her name.
It always has been her property.
You plotted this with her.
We didn't need to plot. Your mother made her own decisions.
She made a mistake.
The only mistake was trusting you.
She can't do this to me. I'm her son.
A son who abandoned his family and disappeared for 10 years.
Blood is thicker than water.
So is responsibility.
I'm still her son.
And Lily is still your daughter. Funny how family ties only matter when you need something.
You don't understand.
I understand perfectly.
This is terrible.
Welcome home.
You're enjoying all this, aren't you? You think this is some kind of revenge?
Seeing you face consequences? Maybe a little.
You become cruel.
I learned from the best.
I'm returning to America tomorrow. I don't have much savings and I was planning to live in that house. What am I supposed to do now that the house is gone?
Well, that's not my problem at all, so don't ask me.
What? How dare you take that attitude after living off my money from selling my house?
Look who's talking about attitude. If you're in trouble, why don't you contact Grace? She's wealthy and owns lots of properties. I'm sure she'll help you out. It's been a while, Grace. I heard Thomas is returning to America. Has he contacted you? It's been a while, Hannah. Yes, I just got a call from Thomas. I heard that he's been abroad all this time. He's coming back tomorrow, and it seems that his girlfriend is pregnant. How are you holding up? Still trying to process everything. Did he explain anything? The details? No, just said that he's coming back. It's a lot to take in. 10 years of silence, and now this. Are you okay? I keep rereading his messages. Did he tell you why he's coming back? Just that they need a place to stay. Of course, that's what he asked for. First thing he mentioned. He assumed his old room would be waiting. Some things just never change. Are you alright? It must have been shocking to hear from him so suddenly. To be honest, I'm still shaking a bit. 10 years of silence, and then suddenly... He hasn't changed much. Just still thinking only of himself. Just like him to appear when he needs something. He's only thinking about his life with pregnant wife and new baby coming. Apparently they plan to raise the child here in America. He told me that too. He said they wanted proper medical care. Did he mention anything about Lily? Not a word. He only talked about his new baby. 10 years and hardly mentions anything about her. It breaks my heart. Did he seem different at all? Just more entitled. Typical of him. I thought I might never see him again, and suddenly he's coming back. I'm really surprised. Did he ask about the old house? He did. He actually thought he could just move back in. Just like that. As if nothing happened, even after abandoning everything. I see. But isn't it good? The house you prepared after the demolition of the old house will come in handy after all. Yes, I'm glad I prepared it for whenever he might return. I know I'm being a foolish parent, but I wanted to have a place ready for him whenever he came back. You're not foolish. Am I too soft? You're just trying to be fair. Sometimes I wonder if we're doing the right thing. We all do what we can. Every parent hopes their child will return, no matter what they've done. It's natural for a parent to feel that way. Now that my daughter is grown, I understand it even better. No matter if it's a son who eloped or a troublesome daughter, as parents, we want to be their last ally. Thank you for understanding. After all the trouble my son has caused you, has raising Lily alone these 10 years been difficult for you? We managed somehow, thanks to your support. There's so many things that I could have done more. You did everything you can for us. It was the least I could do. You gave her everything Thomas didn't. I couldn't just abandon my granddaughter like him. You've done more than enough these past 10 years. You've carried the heavier burden. We both did what we had to do. Considering what you and Lily have gone through, of course I want to be strict and punish him, but just abandoning him doesn't sit right with me. Maybe it's also a parent's role to create a path for rehabilitation. The house, it's quite a creative solution. Do you think it's too harsh? No, it's exactly what he needs. I hope so. Everyone has their own way of thinking, and I think that's valid too. I keep second-guessing myself. Trust your instincts. The house isn't just punishment, it's a lesson. But do you think he will learn from it? He'll have to face reality. Do you think he'll understand the message? If he doesn't, the house will make it clear. I hope he learns something from this. He'll have to, won't he? There's no other choice. Unless he gives up and runs away. Then we'll know who he really is. Has the house deteriorated much? More than enough to make your point. I've prepared some basic supplies in the house, just the essentials. You're still protecting him, in your way. Even when I'm punishing him. That's what mothers do, right? Is that wrong of me? Not at all. You're doing what you believe is right. Thank you, Hannah. We're still family, even after everything that happened. Yes, of course. Some bonds can't be broken. Thank you for saying that, Hannah. Oh yes, changing the subject, Lily is graduating university this year, isn't she? I'll transfer some graduation money soon. Please make sure she accepts it. Thank you, as always. I'm so grateful that you've continued to think of Lily, even after the divorce. Even with the divorce, she's still my precious granddaughter. It's only natural for a grandmother to care. Besides, I have plenty of money. I'll spend it freely for my beloved granddaughter. Thank you so much. I believe Lily and I have made it this far thanks to you, Grace. After the divorce, you covered the alimony, child support, living expenses, and even found me a good job. I only did what was natural, so don't worry about it. Well, I have some matters to attend to, so I'll take my leave.
Well, mothers really are soft on their sons after all. When I told her about coming back, she was so happy saying I'm glad you're returning. And apparently she even covered all your alimony and child support.
She was kind enough to take someone's responsibility.
What's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what it sounds like.
Make it sound like I'm irresponsible. I had my reasons.
Did those reasons pay Lily's school fees?
Mom took care of it, right?
Because you didn't.
Why do you always have to be so sharp with your words?
10 years of practice.
You haven't softened at all.
Neither has your attitude.
At least Mom helped you out.
Yes, she gave me the proceeds from the house sale plus extra. She even sends celebration money at important milestones. It's been very helpful.
Like what milestones?
Now you care?
I wouldn't ask if I didn't.
Her first day of high school, Lily's graduation, her college entrance, her academic awards.
Oh, she did all that?
She did it without you. All the things you should have been there for.
I couldn't help being away.
You chose to be away.
Really, such a convenient mother. When I asked about her house, she said it's already prepared. She says she's had it ready all this time for whenever my girlfriend and I might return. Man, it's good to have understanding parents of money.
Is that all you care about? Just the money?
She's being generous.
Like you were?
At least she helps out.
Unlike you.
Don't act like you didn't benefit from it.
I used it to raise your daughter. And how can you say convenient mother about her? You know what? You need to stop being so full of yourself. Yes, Grace might be too kind sometimes, but when she heard you abandoned your wife and child to elope, she collapsed from the shock. Do you have any idea what she was thinking when she prepared this house for you?
Collapse? You're exaggerating.
I was there. I saw it happen.
It couldn't have been that bad.
She couldn't stand for days.
You're being dramatic.
I called the ambulance.
How should I know? I have a rich mother who forgives her only son no matter what he does. That's all that matters.
She didn't want to burden you with guilt.
You're making this up. Now you're trying to make me feel guilty.
You're doing that all on your own. What kind of person are you?
Well, I feel a bit bad. Because it looks like we're the only ones getting a happy ending after all.
A happy ending?
My girlfriend and I.
At everyone else's expense.
Everything worked out perfectly.
For who?
Life has a way of working out.
For some people.
Even though I suddenly eloped and hurt you 10 years ago, I get everything forgiven because I have a rich mother. Even if I lose a house, my mother prepares a new one for me. Life is so easy. Starting today, I'll build a warm home with my girlfriend in our luxury house.
You really haven't changed at all, have you?
What's that supposed to mean?
You still think everything revolves around you.
I'm trying to make amends.
By taking advantage of your mother again?
She wants to help me.
Well then, good luck with the haunted house.
Huh?
You seem to be misunderstanding something, so let me tell you. The house Grace prepared isn't new or luxurious at all. The house you'll be living in from today is practically a haunted ruin.
What do you mean?
Your perfect new home isn't so perfect.
Explain yourself.
It's exactly what I said. You'll find out soon.
You're lying again.
Just go drive there and see for yourself.
The house my mother prepared is a ruin? But I'm her precious only son.
Being her only son doesn't guarantee you a luxury home.
Mom wouldn't do this to me.
She already has.
She loves me.
Love takes many forms.
But she said she had prepared it especially for me.
Oh, it's special, all right.
Special how?
You'll see. Hey, don't panic so much. I'm sure the ghosts will leave once they feel the warmth of your family. So don't worry about anything and do your best.
Stop joking around. This isn't funny. Mom wouldn't give me a rundown house. She loves me.
Like you loved Lily?
You don't understand.
I understand perfectly.
No, nothing's okay. Mom clearly said she prepared a wonderful house and was waiting for me. That it's a ruined haunted house. That's a lie. You must be making this up.
If you're going to say that much, just go see it for yourself. Then you'll know what's true, whether you like it or not.
I don't believe you. You're just trying to scare me.
The house will do that on its own.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Maybe a little. Consider it 10 years of accumulated interest.
Hannah, what should I do? The repaired house really is a complete ruin.
Oh, you arrived there already?
This can't be happening.
Welcome to reality.
This has to be a mistake. Did Mom give me the wrong address?
What's the address?
1742 Maple Street.
No mistake. That's the right place. Just consequences.
This can't be right.
But it is.
Are you absolutely sure?
Perfectly sure.
I took a taxi straight there after arriving.
And?
The yard is completely overgrown. It's like a jungle out here.
Fitting, isn't it?
There's garbage everywhere.
Like abandoned responsibilities.
The house she gave me really is a complete wreck. The yard is overgrown with weeds, there's illegal dumping, holes in the walls, and the floors are creaking.
It's more dilapidated than I imagined. Well, that's what happens when a house is abandoned for 10 years.
Abandoned for 10 years?
Huh? Didn't Grace tell you anything?
I haven't heard anything. She just told me there's a house prepared at this address. That's all I heard.
Did you expect more?
Obviously.
Grace bought that house right after demolishing our house. She said that as a parent, she couldn't abandon you, so she wanted to have a house ready for whenever you came back. But she didn't want to spoil you either. So, she deliberately left it abandoned after buying it.
Left the house abandoned? On purpose?
Every broken window.
She wouldn't do that.
She already did.
Every creaking floorboard?
Yes, it's all part of the plan.
This makes no sense at all. She prepared a house for me but left it abandoned because she didn't want to spoil me? What is Mom trying to do? Why would she do such a thing?
She wants you to reflect on your actions. Can't you even understand that?
What? Make me reflect.
Every broken thing in that house.
What do you mean?
Take a good look around you.
Everything's falling apart.
Now you know how we felt.
This isn't fair.
Neither was abandoning your family. She deliberately left it abandoned so you could understand how it feels to be abandoned by someone you trusted. Just 10 years, but a whole 10 years. The overgrown weeds, the deteriorated house, the illegally dumped garbage, they represent how much you hurt us.
What?
Grace is just such a kind person. That's why she couldn't bring herself to completely abandon you, but she also wanted to make you somehow reflect on what you did. What she came up with was buying a house and leaving it abandoned. She said she was sure her son would return someday, so she'd give him the rundown house then.
What's with that? You could have just lectured me and be done with it. Deliberately creating a rundown house by buying and abandoning it? How stupid can you get?
You think so? I think it's quite a clever idea, something only someone with money could do. I think it's pretty good, actually.
What? How's any of this good? I have a pregnant girlfriend, you know, and now we're supposed to live in this wreck? This is too much.
That's why it'll be a good opportunity for reflection. The ruined house before your eyes represents mine and Lily's wounded hearts. How much trouble you caused us, how much inconvenience, and how much you made us sad. Reflect on it all while fixing it up bit by bit every day.
Fix it up? Wait, I have to repair this all myself?
Yes, and that's what Grace considers reflection. Reflect on your foolish actions while doing the repairs.
No way, this has to be a joke. How am I supposed to fix a wreck like this? I don't have money for renovations.
Home renovation is really trendy right now, so you'll be fine. For the love nest with your destined partner, the one you abandoned your wife and child for. Even a worthless man like you should be able to work hard for that.
This can't be.
By the way, it's really supposed to be haunted, so be careful. Don't let your family of 3 turn into an extended family. Hannah, it's sudden, but I'm going on an overseas trip. Really? An overseas trip? How wonderful. I guess I need some space. From everything? From this situation. Is this because of Thomas? Partly. I've been thinking about this for a while. Actually, I had decided that if Thomas didn't come back for 10 years, I'd go looking for him. I even secretly studied other languages for that. You never mentioned this before. I was ashamed. Of what? Of being so desperate to find him. I thought you might try to stop me. After all this time? Yes, I thought I might need to search every country to find him. A mother never stops hoping. That must have been so hard for you. Harder was not knowing if he was okay. But now that he's back, all that studying feels wasted, so I thought I might as well go on a solo trip abroad. That's wonderful. Please enjoy yourself. You definitely deserve it after all these years. I think these past 10 years, you've been constantly worried about Thomas and us. Please, take time to relax. Do you think he'll be okay? He needs to learn to stand on his own. Have I been too harsh with the house? Not at all. He definitely needs this lesson. You're doing the right thing. Thank you, Hannah. And while I'm traveling, I have a favor to ask. Could you periodically check on the condition of Thomas's house? I want to know if he's properly reflecting and seriously working on the repairs. I don't want to burden you. It's no burden for me. You have your own life. This is part of it. Are you sure? Leave it to me. That area is in my work territory, so I pass by often. The other day, I actually saw him covered in mud, pulling weeds. Was he really working that hard? Surprisingly, yes, though he looked completely lost. Well, I hope he continues to reflect and work hard like that. But knowing Thomas, he'll probably come crying to you at some point. So, could I leave a message with you for when that happens? Oh, you know your son very well. Too well sometimes. He hasn't changed much. I hoped he might have. As expected, a mother knows her son's personality well. I'll take the message. When the time comes, I'll make sure to convey it properly. Thank you, Hannah. You've always been so reliable. Take care of each other, you and Lily. Always have, always will.
Please, Hannah, I can't take this anymore. Can't you contact my mother? I need to talk to her immediately.
Oh, already at your limit?
This house is impossible. You don't understand how bad it is. Everything needs fixing.
Like our family did?
The roof is leaking everywhere.
Did you try fixing it?
I don't know how.
Like I didn't know how to be a single parent?
How am I supposed to fix a roof?
The same way I fixed our life after you left.
This is different.
Is it?
I'm not a handyman.
And I wasn't prepared to be a single mother.
The repairs will cost a fortune.
Like Lily's college tuition.
I reflected enough on these 10 years in this past month. I want to live in a normal house now.
What reflection? You think just pulling some weeds equals my 10 years of suffering?
You know how hard that is?
Harder than raising a child alone?
Well, pulling weeds is really hard work, you know. They keep growing back no matter how much you pull them. The house is drafty and cold. The heating doesn't work. I don't have enough money for repairs.
Like we didn't have enough money when you left?
My savings are almost gone. Now my girlfriend is left.
What, she left even though she's pregnant?
She couldn't handle this life.
Was it the house or you? Interesting. Just like you couldn't handle your responsibilities 10 years ago.
Her situation was different.
Because you chose to leave?
She'll come back. She has to.
Like you came back?
She needs me. She's carrying my child. What if something happens to her and the baby? Please, Hannah. Can't you see that I'm desperate here? I can't reach my mother at all. You must be able to contact her. Tell her how much I reflected. Then surely my kind-hearted mother will come to get me.
Unfortunately, she's not coming back.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
But she has to come back and help me out of this.
Well, I can contact her. She definitely won't come to get you. Grace won't be back for several years since she's abroad now.
What? Abroad? My mother's abroad?
Yes, on a trip alone.
You're joking.
She regularly lets me know where she is. Right now, she's in Barcelona.
What? Barcelona?
Living her best life, enjoying every day of it.
She sent a lovely photo of the Sagrada Familia yesterday. She's enjoying sightseeing in the world while I'm living in a wreck here?
Ironic, isn't it?
Did she plan this?
All of it.
Is this some kind of joke?
No joke, just justice. She was planning to come back after a few weeks, but she's having too much fun. She said she's going to spend the next few years traveling around the world.
What? Few years? She can't do that.
Why not?
She can't leave me here. I need her help. I can't do this alone. This isn't fair.
Life rarely is.
No way that can be true. So nobody's coming to get me? Has my mother finally given up on me too?
Actually, I have a message from Grace for someone like you.
From Mom?
A very specific message.
What did she say?
Are you sure you want to know?
Just tell me.
I'll decide whether to cut ties based on the state of the house when I return. And if we cut ties, consider there will be no inheritance.
What? Cut ties?
Every action has consequences.
She can't mean that.
She does.
When she says the state of the house, you mean this wreck? The whole house?
Every single room.
Can't be serious.
Yes, that's right. She'll consider you've reflected if you've properly fixed it up. But if you abandon it without completing the repairs, she won't accept that you've reflected. Then she'll cut ties and never see you again, and you won't get any inheritance.
No way. Wait a minute. So you're saying I absolutely have to fix up this room perfectly while my mother enjoys her world travels?
That's right. Good luck.
There has to be another option. I'm already at my breaking point.
You can give up if you want. You just won't inherit Grace's fortune, that's all.
Fortune.
Your priority shows.
That's the most important part. You have any idea how much real estate my mother owns?
I hear she's bought quite a lot in these past 10 years, too. Her assets must be worth several $1 million at least.
What? Several millions? That much?
She's been quite busy these years.
While I was gone?
While you were running away from us.
She never told me about any of this.
Why would she?
But I'm her son.
Either give up all that or fix this ruin.
You've got to be kidding me. Are these really my only two choices?
Oh, and there's always the cardboard box in the park option.
This isn't funny.
Isn't it?
What am I supposed to do?
Whatever you choose. Work hard at whichever you choose. Well, I've delivered the message, so I'll be going. Goodbye, Thomas. Good luck with your future. After that, his girlfriend who had run away came back saying, "My parents kicked me out, and now they're both working hard on fixing up the ruined house. They spend their days doing repairs and their nights working part-time jobs. It's clearly tough for them, but they're encouraging each other and making slow progress, determined to finish the repairs before Grace returns. During this process, whether they truly reflected on the past 10 years or not, Thomas and his girlfriend sent me one long letter of apology. While that doesn't mean I forgive them, I've decided to watch from a distance to see how much both the ruined house and Thomas's family will transform by the time Grace returns."
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.
Hey Mom, just wanted to say thanks in advance for this month's allowance. Lena, did you already spend the $4,000 I sent you for this month? What do you mean? I have a lot of important things coming up. It's only the 15th. What happened to budgeting and making that money last? Well, this month is just really busy for me. I have some events and parties I have to attend. Have to attend? Those sound like choices, not obligations. You don't understand, Mom. It's important for me to be social and network. It's a normal part of the college experience. Everyone does it. I understand wanting to be social, but your spending is concerning me. How is it concerning? I'm just trying to make the most of my college years. By spending through your allowance in 2 weeks? It's not like that. These are investments in my future. What kind of investments exactly? Networking events, social gatherings, building connections. And these all require spending so much money? Yes, there are membership fees, event tickets, proper attire. Those weren't part of our original agreement about your allowance. Well, maybe the agreement needs updating. College is more expensive than we thought. We already discussed the budget in detail before the semester started. Things change, Mom. I'm finding more opportunities. Opportunities to spend money or opportunities to learn? Both. They go hand in hand here. I'm not convinced they need to. Easy for you to say. You're not the one trying to balance all of this. Anyway, I was hoping you could send an extra $500 this month to help cover things. Actually, better make it an even $1,000. I'd really appreciate it. Lena, you can't be serious. We talked about this. I know, but I didn't realize how much I'd need this month. It's just a one-time thing. You said last month was the last time you'd ask for extra money. I can't handle this becoming a regular habit. It's not a habit. It's just a busy month. Come on, Mom, please. You know I'm working hard at school. I just need a little support. We already give you a generous allowance. Most students don't get that. Well, they're not your daughter. I have different needs and expectations. Like what? What makes your needs so different? I'm at a prestigious school. The social scene is different here. Different how? Everything is more upscale. People expect a certain lifestyle. That doesn't mean you have to meet those expectations. Yes, it does. It affects your whole social standing. Your needs seem to be getting more and more expensive. This isn't what we agreed on, Lena. The answer is no. Wow, seriously? You're really leaving me hanging like this? I'm not leaving you hanging. I'm maintaining our original agreement. What am I supposed to do now? You know I can't work. I have so much on my plate already. I've been telling you for months you need to get a part-time job like your friends. You can't be serious. A job would totally mess up my schedule. How am I supposed to maintain my grades and work? Many students manage both successfully, including your brother. Oh, here we go. Saint Nathan, the perfect child. This isn't about Nathan. This is about you learning to manage your resources. This again? I thought you wanted me to focus on my studies. Make up your mind, Mom. What's more important, school or work? You can balance both, like plenty of other students do. It's called being responsible. Oh, so now I'm irresponsible? Thanks a lot. Your actions lately suggest you need to work on financial responsibility. That's all I'm saying. You know what? Never mind. I'll figure it out myself. I think that's for the best. You need to start being more independent.
Independent? I'm only 20 and in college. I still need support.
Support doesn't mean coddling, Lena. I'm trying to set reasonable boundaries.
Well, your boundaries are making my life way harder than it needs to be. Most parents actually want to help their kids succeed, not hold them back.
I do want to help you succeed by teaching you important life skills. I can see this conversation isn't going anywhere productive. My answer is final, Lena. No extra money this month or in the future. Let me know if you want help budgeting or finding a part-time job.
Wow, some help you are. Forget it. I'll manage on my own.
I'm just trying to help you develop better financial habits, not giving you a hard time.
Don't be surprised if your boundaries end up pushing me away.
I know this seems harsh right now, but I'm not changing my mind on this. I love you, and I'm here if you need me, but not for extra handouts.
Yeah, right. If you loved me, you'd actually support me.
There are many ways to show support. Enabling poor financial decisions isn't one of them.
Well, I need to go figure out how I'm going to get by this month. Thanks for nothing, I guess.
I know you're upset, but this attitude isn't going to help. I hope you'll see I'm doing this because I care. Let me know if you want to talk more later.
Not unless you're going to give me the extra money, so I guess we're done here. Bye.
Goodbye, Lena. I love you, even if you're angry with me right now. Please be responsible and make good choices. Text me when you've calmed down. We can discuss budgeting options. Lena, just checking if you're okay. I know you're upset, but please don't shut me out completely. We can work this out together.
Need space. Don't text for a while.
Okay, I'm here when you're ready to talk. Love you.
Hey, Mom! Just wanted to let you know I won't need dinner tonight.
Oh, really? How come?
You know the place I work at part-time? They made dinners for all the employees, some kind of staff appreciation thing.
Well, that's nice of them. Make sure you thank your manager.
Already planning on it. I'm excited. Apparently they're going all out, planning something special for long-term employees.
You've been there almost a year now, right?
Yep. Just hit my 1-year mark last week. Plus, I have some other good news. With today's paycheck, I officially reached my savings goal.
Really? Honey, that's fantastic. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Mom. I've been working really hard for this, been picking up extra shifts whenever I could.
I can tell. I know it hasn't been easy balancing work and school.
Yeah, there were definitely some long days and late nights, but it was all worth it. Now I have enough for my trip.
Your concert trip next month, right? The one you've been planning forever?
Yes, I can finally book everything. I have enough for my bus ticket, hotel, and even some merch money.
Look at you go. Seems like you've thought of everything.
I tried to. I didn't want to forget anything important. Made a whole spreadsheet to track expenses.
Very responsible of you. You've really matured this past year.
I'm gonna get tickets for every act I want to see. It's going to be epic.
You've definitely earned it. I'm happy to see your hard work pay off.
Me too. It feels really good to reach a goal I set for myself.
You know what? I think this calls for a little something extra from me.
Wait, really? What do you mean?
I mean, as a reward for being so responsible and reaching your savings goal, I'd like to cover your bus fare for the trip. Consider it a gift for a job well done.
What? Mom, you don't have to do that. I have the money.
I know you do, but I want to. You've more than earned it.
Wow, thank you so much. That's really generous of you. Are you sure?
You're welcome, honey. I'm just so proud of your work ethic. And not just with your job, your grades have been excellent too.
I've definitely been trying my best to stay on top of everything. The library's become my second home.
And it shows. Balancing work and being in the top 10% of your class is no small feat.
It's been tough sometimes, not gonna lie. Late nights studying after long shifts, but it's worth it to see those grades come in.
Which is why you deserve a reward for your efforts. You're doing everything right.
I really appreciate you noticing, Mom, and the bus fare too. Thank you.
Of course, I'm always here to support my hard-working kid. Just promise me you'll be safe on your trip and check in with me often. Deal?
Deal. I'll text you updates every day. Promise.
Perfect. Now start planning what you'll do with that extra merchandise money.
Oh, I'm already way ahead of you. I'm gonna get so much cool stuff. Been making a wish list for months. I can't wait to show you everything when I get back. It'll be like you're there with me.
I can't wait to see it all. You'll have to give me the full recap.
Definitely. I'll take tons of pictures too. Everything is gonna be perfect. Seriously, Mom, thanks again. You're the best.
Oh, you're welcome, sweetie. I love you. Now go finish that shift.
Love you too. See you when I get home tonight, bringing you back a surprise dessert from work.
You spoil me. Drive safe.
Always do. See you soon.
Hey, Mom, any update on that extra $1,000 I asked for? It's been like 2 weeks. Lena, I never agreed to send you an extra $1,000. We discussed this.
Seriously? I thought you were going to help me out.
I am helping you out by giving you your regular monthly allowance, but I already told you I'm not sending more. You need to budget better.
Budget? With the amount of stuff I have going on? Impossible.
Then it's time to cut back on some of that stuff. I don't think all of it is as necessary as you claim.
Easy for you to say. You don't understand how important these things are for me. Look, there's this really important networking event coming up. The ticket alone is $300. Plus, I need appropriate attire.
What kind of networking event costs that much for students?
It's exclusive. Lots of important people will be there. Future employers, maybe.
And you're sure this isn't just another party?
Why don't you trust me? Networking events, social club dues, not to mention keeping up appearances.
Lena, those all sound like luxuries, not necessities. You need to prioritize better.
Prioritize what? Being a social outcast? Missing opportunities to connect with important people?
Prioritize your education, which is the whole reason we're paying for you to go to school in NYC.
My education includes more than just classes. It's the whole experience. You're so old-fashioned about this.
An experience that's supposed to be preparing you for the real world, not draining our bank account.
Oh my God, stop being so dramatic. It's not like you're going broke because of me.
That's not the point, Lena. The point is that we had an agreement, and you're not holding up your end of it.
My end? You mean focusing on school and getting good grades like you wanted?
Yes, and you're not doing that. You failed 2 classes last semester because you were out partying.
That was one time, and those classes were stupid anyway. They won't matter in the long run.
All your classes matter. That's why we're paying for them. Honestly, Lena, I don't even recognize you anymore. What happened to your work ethic and ambition?
They never went anywhere, just directed towards more important things at the moment. Things that would advance my career more than some dumb required class. You act like I'm throwing everything away.
And how exactly is partying every weekend going to advance your career?
Networking, connecting with the right people who can help me get ahead? Duh.
The right people aren't going to want to work with someone who can't even pass their classes.
That's what you think because you've never been to college. You don't know how it works? Things are different now than in your day.
I know how the real world works, and I'm trying to prepare you for that. But clearly you're not interested in my advice or support, only my money.
That's not true. I just need you to trust that I know what I'm doing.
Lena, your actions haven't given me any reason to trust your judgment lately. The failed classes, the constant partying, the money issues.
Wow, way to have faith in your daughter. Glad to know you think so highly of me.
This has nothing to do with what I think of you as a person. I love you and I believe in your potential. But I'm not going to enable your irresponsible choices by funding them. That's not love, that's negligence.
Irresponsible choices? You mean living my life and enjoying my college years? Sorry I'm not some boring hermit who never leaves the library, like Nathan, who has no social life.
There's a huge middle ground between boring hermit and blowing through your money and failing classes. And leave your brother out of this. Most of your friends are working part-time to fund their social lives. I don't understand why you refuse to.
Because I shouldn't have to. I'm taking a full course load. I don't have time for a job.
If you want to be treated like an adult, start acting like one. Adults don't expect handouts. They earn their way. spare me the bootstrap lecture. You've been giving me money my whole life, but suddenly it's a problem? It's a problem when it's being used irresponsibly with no end in sight. I'm your parent, not a bank account, Lena. Could have fooled me. With how eager you've always been to throw money at me to keep me happy and out of your hair. Wow, is that really how you see me? As some kind of an absentee parent who just throws cash at you? I mean, if the shoe fits. When was the last time we even had a real conversation before you started hounding me about money? I'm not hounding you. I'm trying to instill some financial responsibility, but clearly I failed as a parent if this is how you view me. Ugh, spare me the guilt trip. I'm not gonna let you manipulate me like that. Trust me, manipulation is the last thing on my mind right now. I'm just deeply disappointed in your attitude. Yeah, well, join the club. I'm pretty disappointed in your attitude too. Believe it or not, Lena, this isn't easy for me either. It pains me to fight with you like this. Then just give me the money and we can stop fighting. It's that simple. It's not that simple and you know it. I can't just enable your unhealthy behavior. Unhealthy behavior? Oh my god. Could you be any more dramatic? I'm in college. This is normal. Wasting your potential and your money is not normal. I don't care what you say. Wasting my potential? Wow, thanks for the vote of confidence. Glad to know you think so highly of me. I do think highly of you, Lena. That's why it hurts so much to watch you throw it all away like this. I'm not throwing anything away. I'm building my future, just in a way you refuse to understand. The future you're building is on very shaky ground if it's dependent on me financing your every whim. It's not dependent on that, but it would sure make things a hell of a lot easier. Life isn't always easy, Lena. The sooner you learn that, the better off you'll be. Oh, wow, profound. Thanks for the wisdom. I feel so enlightened now. Drop the sarcasm for 1 second and listen to me, please. I love you more than anything. I want you to have an amazing life full of opportunity and success. But I fear that the path you're on right now is not leading you towards that. It's leading you towards entitlement and irresponsibility. Well, if that's how you feel, then I guess there's nothing left to say. There's a lot left to say, but it's clear you're not ready to hear it. Not ready to hear more of your condescending lectures and judgment? Yeah, you're right.
Lena, you are not gonna believe the day I've had. I'm dying over here.
What? Why? What happened? Are you okay?
I'm fine. More than fine. I just witnessed the most hilarious thing ever.
Don't scare me like that, jeez. I thought something bad happened.
Oh, something bad definitely happened. To your reputation.
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your little performance at the bar last night. Quite the actress, aren't you, sis?
What bar? What are you talking about, Nathan?
Oh, don't play dumb now. The bar near your campus. The one you were getting wasted at last night with your new friends.
Were you spying on me? What the hell, Nathan?
Trust me, I didn't need to spy. You were making quite the spectacle of yourself. It was hard to miss.
I don't know what you think you saw, but you better drop it. This is none of your business.
Oh, it became my business when I saw my big sister acting like a fool and embarrassing herself in public.
Embarrassing myself how? By having fun and letting loose for once? Oh, the horror.
No, by throwing yourself at some loser guy and lying about how rich and connected you are.
I don't know what you're talking about. You must have me confused with someone else.
Really? So it was some other girl shamelessly flirting with the blonde Chad in the expensive suit?
Well, I talked to a lot of people. I was networking. That's what you do with these things.
Right, networking. Is that what we're calling it now? Because it looked more like desperate groveling to me.
How dare you talk to me like that? I'm your older sister. How about showing some respect?
Respect is earned, sis, and your behavior last night was anything but respectable.
You have no idea what you're talking about. You're just a kid. You don't understand adult social dynamics.
I understand that lying and throwing yourself at people to try to get ahead is pathetic.
I wasn't lying. Everything I said was true. My connections, my job prospects, all of it.
Oh, really? So you weren't just telling Mom the other day how you need more money because you're broke?
That's different. That's just between me and Mom. None of your business.
It became my business when Mom asked me to check up on you because she's been so worried.
She what? Mom sent you to spy on me? Unbelievable.
She didn't send me to spy, she sent me to make sure you're okay. And clearly you're not.
I'm fine. I don't need a babysitter, and I definitely don't need a lecture from my little brother.
Well, too bad, because you're getting one. This has to stop, Lena. The lying, the partying, all of it.
Nathan, what's going on? Did something happen?
It's Lena, Mom. She just told me she's taking a step back from the family, whatever that means.
What? What do you mean?
We got into it about her behavior lately. The partying, the grades, the guy she's seeing. It got pretty heated.
Oh no. I was afraid something like this would happen.
I couldn't just sit back and watch her make a fool of herself. She's spiraling, Mom.
I know, honey, I see it too. But confronting her like that, especially in public, I'm afraid it just made things worse.
Worse how? What's worse than watching her throw her life away for some loser guy?
Losing your sister altogether because she feels attacked and judged, pushing her away when she needs us most.
She's the one pushing us away. She just said she wants space from the family, from us.
I know, and it breaks my heart, but we have to remember she's not thinking clearly right now. She's lost and scared and lashing out.
So what, we're just supposed to let her spiral? Let her cut us off and hope she comes to her senses?
No, of course not. But we have to be strategic about how we handle this. Yelling and lecturing clearly isn't working.
Well, what is working? Because from where I'm standing, nothing seems to be getting through to her.
I know it feels that way, but we can't give up on her, Nathan. We have to keep trying, keep reaching out, even if she pushes us away.
It just feels so helpless, watching her make those horrible choices and not being able to stop her.
I know, believe me, it's the worst feeling in the world, but we can't control her as much as we want to. All we can do is be there, unconditionally, and hope she finds her way back to us.
What if she never comes back?
We can't think like that. We have to have faith in her, in the strong, smart, capable girl I know she is. She's still in there, even if she's lost right now.
I hope you're right, Mom. I really do. I just don't know how much more of this I can take.
I know, honey. It's so hard, but we have to stay strong for Lena. She needs us, even if she doesn't realize it right now.
I guess you're right. I just wish there was more we could do. I feel so powerless.
I know, me too, but we're not powerless. We have the power of our love, our family bond, that's stronger than any mistake or bad choice.
I hope Lena realizes that before it's too late, before she does something she can't come back from.
We have to believe she will. We have to keep that hope alive, no matter what. That's our job as her family.
You're right. I won't give up on her. She's my sister, no matter what.
Exactly. We'll get through this, together, as a family, Lena included, even if she doesn't see it that way right now.
I hope you're right, Mom. For all our sakes, especially Lena's. I trust you, Mom, and I'm here for whatever Lena needs, whenever she's ready.
That's all we can do. Love her, support her, and never give up on her. The rest is up to Lena, but I believe in her. I always have, and I always will.
Me too, Mom. Me too. No matter how hard it gets.
That's my boy. We'll get through this, I promise. One day at a time.
One day at a time. For Lena.
Lena started working part-time at a major company, but of course, there was no way she could save $100,000. After a discussion, it was decided that her future schooling, rent, and allowance would all be covered by her parents as a loan. Then, at Nathan's suggestion, they properly drew up a promissory note, with the interest rate on repayment determined by her college grades. Because of this, Lena continued her part-time job and started putting effort into studying to reduce her repayment amount even a little. As for her brother Nathan, perhaps using his sister as a negative example, he says, I'm going to learn what I want to learn in the shortest time possible at a local vocational school, then get a job and live in New York and go to concerts.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.
Greg, where are you? I thought you'd be home by now.
Sorry, I got held up at work. We've got a situation at the construction site that I need to handle.
What kind of situation? You've never had to stay overnight for work before.
I know, but this is urgent and we're behind schedule. My boss needs me to oversee the project.
Can't someone else handle it? We had plans tonight, remember?
I really wish I could, but I'm the only one with the expertise to deal with this. The whole project is riding on me getting this fixed ASAP.
I don't understand, Greg. This is so sudden. You never mentioned anything about this project before.
It just came up. You know how demanding my job can be. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
But we just got married. I thought we'd have more time together before work took over again.
I hate that the timing is horrible. I feel awful about this, but I don't have a choice.
Fine, but I expect a better explanation when you get back. This doesn't feel right.
I know this is frustrating, and I'm sorry. I'll explain everything better once this is resolved. Try not to worry.
Just keep me posted, okay? And make sure you're getting enough rest, even if you have to stay there.
I will. I'm gonna be tied up the rest of the evening. I'll check in again in the morning.
Okay, I love you. Good night.
Love you too. Night.
Hey, are you still up? I can't sleep. I'm worried about you in this whole work situation. I really think we need to talk more about this. Can you call me? Greg, you said you'd check in. I'm getting concerned. You're starting to scare me. It's not like you to go completely silent like this. If you can't call, at least send me a quick message so I know you're all right.
I'm fine, just in back-to-back meetings. I'll call you as soon as I can step away, hopefully in an hour or two.
Meetings? At this hour? Greg, it's almost midnight. What is going on?
It's this project. We're on a tight deadline and everyone is pulling long hours. I have to get back, I'm sorry.
This whole thing feels off. We need to have a serious talk when you get back.
I know, and we will, but I really need you to trust me right now and let me focus on work. I have to go. I'll call you tomorrow.
I'm trying to be understanding, but this is a lot to take in. Please don't shut me out.
You're right, and I'm not trying to shut you out. I'm just under a lot of pressure. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.
Morning. Did you get any sleep? How are the repairs going?
Morning. Not much sleep, but we made good progress overnight. I think we'll wrap up by this afternoon.
That's good, right? So you'll be home tonight?
Should be, but I might have to see the project through this weekend to get us fully back on track. I'll keep you posted.
The whole weekend? Greg, what is this project? Why haven't you ever mentioned it before?
It's a new contract that just came in, high-profile client with a lot of demanding specifications. I couldn't talk about it before because of confidentiality.
I see. I don't mean to pry into your work, but as your wife, I feel like I should know if you're going to be gone for days with no notice.
You're right, and I should have prepared you for the possibility. This client has been very unpredictable with last-minute changes.
I know your work is important, but I'm important too, Greg. Something doesn't feel right about this situation.
I understand, Susan. You are the most important thing to me. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't absolutely necessary for my career and for our future.
I want to believe that, but it's hard when you're being so evasive. We've always been open with each other.
You're right. I haven't been as transparent as I should be. The truth is this client is very high maintenance, and I didn't want you to worry about all the demands they're putting on me and my team.
I appreciate you trying to protect me, but I'd rather know what's going on, even if it's stressful. I'm your partner. I'm here to support you.
You're right. I'll do my best to keep you more in the loop, even if I can't share all the details. Thank you for being so understanding.
Of course, I love you and I'm here for you. Just promise me you'll take care of yourself and come home as soon as you can.
I promise. I love you too. I better get back to it, but I'll check in again later today.
Hey, how's your day going? Any updates on when you'll be back? I ran into Jennifer from HR at the coffee shop earlier. I was surprised to see her still in town.
Oh? What'd Jennifer say?
She asked if we were going out of town for your vacation days. She seemed to think you had taken time off this week.
That's odd. I haven't requested any vacation time recently. She must be confused.
Really? Because she double-checked and said you definitely put in for days off starting Wednesday.
That can't be right. I'll have to talk to HR and get that straightened out.
Please do. And while you're at it, maybe you can clear up the confusion about this mysterious work trip of yours.
What do you mean? I told you it's for a high-priority client project. Why would Jennifer know anything about that?
I don't know, Greg, but something doesn't add up. You say you're away for a work emergency, but HR thinks you're on vacation.
I don't know what to tell you, Susan. There must be some miscommunication somewhere. I'll get to the bottom of it, but right now I need to focus on getting this job done.
Fine, but we're not done discussing this. I don't like feeling like I'm being lied to, Greg.
I'm not lying to you. I'll explain everything as soon as I can. I have to go. I'll call you later.
Wait, Greg! Please don't shut me out like this. Talk to me! I called your office. They said there are no off-site projects or client emergencies that anyone is aware of. What is really going on? Where are you?
I can't talk now. I'll explain later.
Hey, Greg, is everything okay? I saw Susan called the office looking for you.
No, everything is not okay. Susan is getting suspicious about our trip. She talked to Jennifer and found out I'm supposedly on vacation.
Oh no, what did you tell her?
I said there must be some miscommunication and that I'm working on an important client project, but she's not buying it.
Damn it, I knew we should have come up with a better cover story. What are you going to do?
I don't know. I hate lying to her, but I can't tell her the truth. Not yet.
I know it's hard, but we agreed this is for the best. We need this time away together to figure things out.
You're right. I just didn't expect it to unravel so quickly. Susan is really upset.
Greg, Mina, what the hell is going on? Why are you two texting about lying to me and needing time away together?
Susan! I can explain.
Susan, please calm down. It's not what it sounds like.
Not what it sounds like. It sounds like you're covering for Greg and that you two are sneaking around behind my back.
We're not sneaking around. Mina is just trying to help me deal with a difficult work situation.
Difficult work situation? Is that what we're calling it? Because it sure seems like you're having an affair.
Susan, I promise you, Greg and I are not having an affair. I'm just supporting him as a friend.
A friend? Then why are you secretly texting about needing time away together? What aren't you telling me?
Susan, please, you have to trust me. I know how this looks, but it's not what you think.
How can I trust you when you're clearly hiding something from me? Both of you.
Susan, I understand you're upset and you have every right to be, but this is between you and Greg. I shouldn't be in the middle of it.
Mina is right. Susan, I know I haven't been fully honest with you, and I'm sorry, but I need you to give me a little more time to sort this out.
More time to sort what out? Your story keeps changing, Greg. First it was an equipment project, then a demanding client, now a difficult work situation. What is the truth?
The truth is, I'm struggling, Susan. With work, with our marriage, with everything. I needed some space to think.
And you thought the best way to get space was to lie to me and run off with Mina, instead of talking to me, your wife?
I'm going to bow out now. You two clearly have a lot to discuss. I'm sorry for any confusion I've caused.
Susan, Mina didn't do anything wrong. I'm the one who hasn't been honest with you. Let me try to explain.
I'm listening, but no more lies, Greg. I want the truth, all of it.
You're right. No more lies. But can we please talk about this in person? I don't want to do this over text.
I don't know. Can we? Are you even going to come home?
Of course I'm coming home. I love you, Susan. I know I made a mess of things, but I want to fix it. I'll be home tonight and we can talk about everything, I promise.
Fine, but I'm holding you to that promise, Greg. Don't make me regret giving you another chance.
Thank you, Susan. I'll see you tonight and I'll tell you everything. No more secrets.
Mina, I need to talk to you. I know you're not just a colleague to Greg.
Susan, hi! I understand you're upset, but like I said, there's nothing going on between me and Greg. We're just friends.
Stop lying to me, Mina. I know about Greg's resignation. He cleared out his office on Friday and is leaving the company at the end of the month.
Oh, I see. Yes, he did resign recently. He said he needed a change.
A change, right. And I suppose that has nothing to do with you.
Susan, please, I didn't want to be the one to tell you this.
Tell me what? What have you been keeping from me? I thought you were my best friend.
I am your friend, Susan, and I care about you, which is why this is so hard.
Just tell me the truth, Mina. I deserve that much.
The truth is, Greg and I have been seeing each other for about 2 years now.
2 years? Are you kidding me? How could you do this to me?
It wasn't planned, Susan. It just happened. We were working closely together and developed feelings for each other.
Developed feelings? You mean you started sleeping with my husband?
It's not just physical. Greg and I have a deep connection. We understand each other in a way no one else does.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? That this affair is deep and meaningful? You betrayed me, Mina.
I know, and I'm so sorry. We never meant to hurt you, but we can't deny how we feel about each other anymore.
So all those times you were working late with Greg, all those business trips, it was all a lie. You were with him.
Yes, and I know how wrong it was, but we were in love, Susan. We are in love.
Love? This isn't love, Mina. This is a betrayal of our friendship, of my marriage, of everything.
I know it seems that way, but it's not black and white. Greg was unhappy for a long time. You have to have seen that.
Don't you dare try to blame this on me. I've been a good wife to Greg. If he was unhappy, he should have talked to me, not jumped into bed with my best friend.
You're right, Susan. I'm not trying to blame you. This is on us. Greg and I take full responsibility for our actions.
I can't believe this is happening. My husband and my best friend sneaking around behind my back for years.
I know it's a shock, and I know it's going to take time for you to process this, but please know we never wanted to hurt you.
Well, you did. More than you can possibly imagine. I don't know how I'll ever get past this.
I understand, and I'll respect whatever you need right now, even if that means cutting me out of your life. Just know that I'm truly sorry.
I can't talk to you anymore right now, Mina. I need space to figure out what this means for me and Greg.
Of course, I'll leave you be, but if you need anything, even just to yell at me some more, I'm here.
I think you've done enough. Please just stay away from me and let me deal with my husband. Goodbye, Mina.
Goodbye, Susan. For what it's worth, I do love you and cherish our friendship. I'm sorry I ruined that.
So what happens now, Mina? You and Greg ride off into the sunset while I'm left to pick up the pieces?
It's not like that, Susan. Greg and I have been talking and we want to try to make this as painless as possible for everyone.
Painless? You've been sleeping with my husband for 2 years. There's no painless way out of this.
I know, and I'm sorry, but Greg and I have a plan. A way for us to start over without completely upending your life.
Oh, really? And what's this grand plan of yours?
Greg and I are moving to the city. We found a small apartment and I've lined up a job there.
So he's just going to leave? Abandon the life we built here? The family we created together?
It's not abandonment, Susan. It's a chance for a fresh start, for all of us. We don't want a messy divorce or custody battle.
And what about my kids? Have you even thought about how this will affect them?
Of course we have. That's why we're trying to make this transition as smooth as possible. The kids are nearly grown now, Susan.
That doesn't mean they don't need their father. You can't just replace family with a shiny new life.
No one is replacing anyone. Greg will still be there for the kids. We're not moving that far.
It's not about distance, Mina. It's about stability, trust, commitment, all the things you two have thrown away.
I know this is hard to accept right now, but in time, you'll see it's for the best. You can move on, find a new partner, rediscover yourself.
I don't want a new partner. I want the husband I married, the life we built. You had no right to take that from me.
You're right, it wasn't our right, and I know we handled this poorly, but we're trying to move forward in the best way we can now.
The best way for who? You and Greg? Because it sure doesn't feel like you have my best interests at heart.
We do care about you, Susan, which is why we want to make this split as equitable as possible. We're willing to give you the house.
The house? You think that makes up for what you've done?
No, but it's a start. We don't want to drag you through a long, painful divorce process. This way you can keep your home, your stability.
And what about finances? Alimony? Child support? You think you can just walk away with no responsibilities?
Of course not. Greg will continue to support you and the children. We're not trying to leave you high and dry.
Well, forgive me if I don't quite trust your word right now. You've been lying to me for years. How do I know this isn't just another manipulation?
I know we have a long way to go to rebuild any kind of trust, but I promise you, we will make this right, however long it takes.
I don't want your promises, Mina. I want actions. I want to see remorse, responsibility, respect.
You're absolutely right, and that starts now, with complete transparency and following through on our commitments to you.
I'll believe it when I see it. In the meantime, I need to process this. I can't keep looking at your messages without feeling sick.
I understand. Take all the time and space you need. We'll be here when you're ready to talk more.
Don't hold your breath. The only thing I'm ready for is to see a lawyer and protect myself and my kids.
That's understandable. Do what you need to do. Just know that, on our end, we will strive to be fair and make this as painless as possible, whatever that looks like.
I'll be the judge of what's fair. Goodbye, Mina. I'll have my lawyer contact you and Greg.
I'm sorry it's come to this, Susan. I hope in time we can find a way forward. Take care of yourself.
Susan, it's Greg. I know it's been a long time, but I need to talk to you about the house.
Greg, what house? What are you talking about?
And it's in terrible shape, completely vandalized.
And what does that have to do with me? I haven't lived there in years.
I know, but your name is still on the deed. Legally, you're responsible for the property.
I'm sorry, are you seriously contacting me after a decade to try to pin your neglected responsibilities on me?
It's not like that, Susan. I just didn't know the extent of the damage. I thought maybe you were having it maintained.
Why would I maintain a house I don't live in a town I left years ago?
I don't know, rental income? Property value? It's a big asset to just let fall apart.
An asset? That's really something coming from you. You left me with a mortgage, a mountain of bills, and 2 kids to raise.
I paid alimony and child support. I didn't leave you with nothing.
No, you just left me for my best friend and abandoned your family. But sure, let's quibble over a rundown house now.
Look, I know I made mistakes in the past. I'm not proud of how I handled things, but this is a current pressing issue. The neighbors are complaining. The city is threatening fines.
And how is any of that my problem?
Because your name is on the paperwork. If we don't act fast, this could come back to bite you legally and financially.
Oh, so now you're worried about my well-being? Where was that concern 10 years ago?
I'm trying to make things right, Susan. I want to protect you from any fallout from this.
Protect me? By contacting me out of the blue to drop this mess in my lap?
I didn't mean to ambush you with this. I was just hoping we could problem solve together.
Problem solve? Here's a solution. Deal with it yourself. It's not my house anymore. Not my responsibility.
But the deed is in your name too. Legally, it is your responsibility.
Then take me off the deed. I don't want anything to do with that house or the memories attached to it.
It's not that simple. We'd have to get lawyers involved, go through a whole process. I was hoping to avoid that.
Well, you should have thought about that before you let the house fall into disrepair. Actions have consequences, Greg.
I know, you're right. I dropped the ball on this. I was just hoping, after all this time, we could find a way to work together.
Work together? Like you and Mina work together to betray me and blow up our family?
That's not fair, Susan. Yes, Mina and I handled things poorly back then, but we've tried to be responsible since, to do right by you and the kids.
Responsible? Is that what you call disappearing from your children's lives, barely seeing them once a month if they're lucky?
I did my best, Susan. It's hard to be present when you're trying to start over in a new city, a new life. I thought I was doing the right thing by giving you space.
Space is one thing. Completely checking out on your parental duties is another. But what else should I expect from someone who couldn't even manage basic home maintenance?
I deserve that. I know I've let a lot of things slide, but I want to do better. I want to step up.
It's too late for that, Greg. You've made your choices. You have to live with them. I'm not going to swoop in and clean up your messes anymore.
I understand. I had no right to ask that of you, not after everything. I'll figure out the house situation on my own.
You do that, and in the future, think long and hard before you come to me with your problems. I've worked too hard to rebuild my life to get dragged back into your chaos.
You're right. I'm sorry for overstepping. I hope you know, despite my many failings, I only ever wanted the best for you and the kids.
You had a funny way of showing it, but that's in the past now. I've moved on, and I suggest you do the same. Goodbye, Greg.
Goodbye, Susan. And for what it's worth, I am truly sorry for all the pain I caused. I hope one day you can forgive me.
Forgiveness is earned, Greg, not given. Focus on being a better man, a better father. That's the only way to make amends now. The children refused to meet or communicate with their father. He tried apologizing to his parents, but of course, they wouldn't help him anymore. Mina's family responded similarly, so with no one to help them and the house they'd neglected now requiring attention, they were forced to sell it. However, the remaining mortgage was still substantial, so they were left with significant debt. Currently, both find it difficult to secure regular employment and work part-time at restaurants alongside younger temporary workers to barely make ends meet.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.
Sarah, I moved the packages that were delivered to Tyler's room. You two can unpack them together later when you get here.
What? No way. Did you actually touch my packages?
Oh, was that wrong? I mean, I just carried them, that's all.
Why were you even near my deliveries in the first place? What gave you the right to go near them? Were you watching for them? Have you been monitoring my deliveries all day?
They were just left in the middle of the hallway.
How long have they actually been there?
Just since this morning's delivery.
And you couldn't wait for me to handle them myself? Because that doesn't explain why you felt the need to move them. Where exactly did you move them to?
I just moved them all to Tyler's room because they were blocking the hallway.
You should have left them exactly where they were. Who told you to touch them? Did Tyler ask you to move them?
No one asked. I was just trying to help organize things before you move in with us.
Did anyone ask you to organize my things? What made you think you had the right to touch my belongings? Do you always touch other people's things? Is this a habit of yours? Do you move everyone's packages or just mine? How long were they sitting there before you decided to interfere?
They arrived this morning, but I moved them about an hour ago.
So they weren't even there that long. You just couldn't help yourself, could you?
You seem pretty upset about this. I guess I should have just left this to be taken care of by you or Tyler.
I'm saying, don't touch my things with your high school dropout hands. You'll contaminate my belongings.
Excuse me?
Are you hard of hearing too? Is that why you dropped out of school? Couldn't understand the teachers? Just stay away from my packages from now on. Were you alone when you moved them?
Yes, why?
I bet you opened them up too while you were at it. Now I'll have to check if anything's missing.
No, I didn't open anything. I really just carried them.
How can I be sure of that? How many packages did you actually move?
2 large boxes, 1 medium box, and 2 shopping bags.
And you're absolutely sure you didn't peek inside any of them? Not even a tiny look?
No, I was trying to help by moving your packages, that's all.
Did you shake the boxes? Try to guess what was inside?
Of course not. I just carried them carefully. Besides, I'm not interested in your personal belongings anyway.
Define carefully from your perspective. What does careful mean to someone who couldn't finish school? I never asked for your help, did I? In fact, who gave you permission to even touch my things?
But Tyler mentioned the deliveries were coming today, so I just...
That's not permission to handle them. Did Tyler specifically ask you to move them?
No, but I thought...
Exactly. You weren't asked to do anything. What gives you the right to make decisions about my property? Is this how dropouts think, making decisions without permission? Is this why you couldn't finish school? Couldn't follow simple instructions?
Excuse me?
How dare you touch a college graduate's belongings without permission? This is why uneducated people are such a problem. You don't understand basic respect, do you? Is this what happens without proper education? No understanding of boundaries?
Sarah, could you just calm down? What's with this sudden uneducated talk? It's very offensive.
Well, it's the truth, whether you find it offensive or not. If you don't like being called that, why don't you go back to high school now? A woman in her 30s wearing a school uniform. That would be hilariously disgusting.
Huh? What are you trying to say?
Are you slow to understand too? Is that why you dropped out? Couldn't keep up with classes? Too difficult for you?
Sarah, what's gotten into you? You're acting very strange today.
Well, I had no idea you were a dropout. When your mother told me recently, I was just shocked.
Oh, I see. So Mom told you about my education. I guess that explains this horrible attitude. I'm surprised since you were so friendly with me until recently.
From knowing your background, now I understand why you're always home when I visit.
What do you mean by that?
Don't people with real jobs usually work during the day, or do you just sit around all day? Do you even have work? What kind of job lets you stay at home? Or are you actually unemployed and just living off your parents? I always wondered why a woman over 30 was still single and living at home.
Excuse me? Though I'm surprised at your assumptions, my work schedule is absolutely none of your business.
Is it even a real job or just part-time work? What kind of hours do you even work? Do you work weekends or just whenever you feel like it? When I heard about your lack of education, it all made sense. People with poor education obviously have low incomes. That's why you still can't afford to live on your own.
Excuse me?
Do you even have a proper job?
Yes, I work full-time.
At what? A convenience store? Or maybe some kind of manual labor? Do you clean houses maybe? Stock shelves somewhere? Work in fast food? Probably some dead-end position since you lack qualifications.
What?
What's your actual job title? Do you even make minimum wage? Can you even support yourself? Do you get benefits? Any health insurance?
I think you're misunderstanding so much about my work, but...
You know that no man would want to marry someone like that. That's why you're a pathetic single woman still living off your parents. How shameless of you to mooch off them.
Excuse me, but can you tell me when I ever mooched off my parents? Did you actually hear that from my parents as well? I might not have finished high school, but I make a perfectly good income now.
Define what you mean by perfectly good income. Is it even enough to live independently? What's your monthly salary? Can you afford your own place? Can you pay your own bills? Do you have any savings?
To answer all your questions, yes, I earn enough to live on my own.
Then why are you still living here? Do you even contribute to household expenses? But you don't pay any living expenses to your parents, do you?
My financial arrangements with my parents have nothing to do with you.
So that's a no, right? How convenient for you. Living rent-free at your age. No responsibilities, no bills to pay. Just freeloading off your family.
You can say whatever you want, but it's none of your business.
It becomes my business when I'm moving into this house. At least Tyler and I will be responsible adults. We actually work for our money. We pay our own way. We're independent, unlike some people. Tyler and I will be paying $1,000 in monthly living expenses. Meanwhile, his dropout sister gets a free pass out of pity. If that's not mooching, what would you call it?
You seem very focused on money and status.
I earned my status through education, through hard work and study, through dedication. Unlike some people who couldn't even finish basic schooling, I'm focused on fairness. How dependent are you anyway? Do your parents buy your groceries too? Do they do your laundry for you, cook your meals, clean your room, pay your phone bill, and even buy your clothes?
What? Is that what you think of me?
Why should educated, hardworking people subsidize someone who couldn't even finish basic education?
I wonder if you've heard from Tyler or my parents why I'm exempt from living expenses, like about my job, or anything else about me besides my education status?
What else could there possibly be to know? Your work history at dead-end jobs, your failed relationships, your inability to support yourself, your lack of ambition. Are you suggesting there's some special reason you deserve special treatment? Did you fail high school because you couldn't understand the material? Or did you just give up? Was it too hard for you? Did you struggle with basic subjects? Could you not keep up? Why would I need to hear anything else about someone without an education? You're a single woman over 30 with no boyfriend, a dropout with low income, desperately clinging to living at home. That's all I need to know about you, nothing else. That tells me everything about your character.
I see. So you basically know nothing.
Just because you have wealthy parents who built this gorgeous house and a high-earning brother doesn't mean you should take advantage of them. Your family might be kind, but I won't be. Better prepare yourself for living together.
Tyler, has Sarah always been this mean to people? She's been acting very strange, and she seems to be so different from when I met her before, so I can hardly believe it's the same person.
Huh? What are you talking about? You know that Sarah's a very sweet and lovely person.
When was the last time you really talked to her? Have you ever seen her talk about people's education levels? Because that sweet and lovely person just called me an uneducated old maid.
What?
And she said I'm mooching off the family. She called me a burden.
Really? Is that true?
She's been harassing me about being a dropout. She called me pathetic and low class. She mocked my job and insulted my lifestyle.
No way. There must be some misunderstanding.
She changed completely after hearing that I didn't finish high school. She used to be so sweet and friendly, but the moment she found out about my education, she started looking down on me, calling me low income and bottom class. I've never felt so insulted. She went from friendly to cruel in an instant, just firing away terrible insults towards me. All because Mom mentioned about my education. Did you know she was like this? Has she shown this side in front of you before?
Oh, wait a minute. Did Sarah really say such things to you? When did this happen?
If you don't believe me, I can show you the text screenshots. You'll see her true colors. Every single message, from start to finish. Nothing edited. Want me to forward them now?
No, that's okay. Now that you mention it, she has been making strange comments lately. Asking about your education background, inquiring about your income. She keeps asking why you still live at home. She wants to know if you pay rent. She asks about your schedule and lifestyle. She keeps bringing it up at dinner. She mentions it to me frequently and even talks about it with her friends. Plus, she's always had this habit of subtly putting others down, especially about education and career choices and life decisions.
Ah, there you go. So you were also noticing this.
Yeah, but I just never noticed how bad it was.
That wasn't actually subtle at all. I think she was about 100 times worse than what you're imagining.
Really? That bad?
Want to see how she questioned my intelligence? Want to see the messages about my dropout hands contaminating her packages? Want to read her thoughts on my career prospects? Should I show you how she mocked my job? Would you like to see her comments about my living situation?
What?
Should I forward you the whole conversation? Every single message? From beginning to end? The complete exchange? She thinks I'm a low-income dropout living off my parents and brother. She doesn't even know that I'm the one who built this house. She has no idea who I am, what I've accomplished.
I see. I can understand why you're so upset. I actually did explain to her about this when she first came to the house, that you rebuilt it for us.
So you did tell her? Then she should know, right?
But thinking back, since she was so excited about the house, she probably wasn't even listening to what I was saying. Too excited about thinking of moving in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Come to think of it, she was pretty excited, wasn't she? Going on about how spacious the yard was and how she wouldn't mind living here.
She kept talking about the features of the house. She never once asked who designed it, or who built it, or who paid for it. She just assumed it was from our parents.
I guess so. Well, that explains all her assumptions.
Hey, I'm really sorry about everything. I'll explain everything to Sarah again, and we won't move in until she apologizes to you properly.
No, don't bother. She'll just panic and start sucking up to me. I don't want to be friends with someone who changes their attitude so easily.
Sis.
Let her show her true self. I'd rather know who she really is. Better now than later. I prefer this distance rather than being fake friends, so let's leave things as they are without any corrections.
What? Leave things as they are? Are you serious? You're saying that you would still let us live there? Even after Sarah made you feel so uncomfortable?
Yes, that's right. I understand that your wedding is soon and your stuff from New York has already been sent here. It wouldn't be petty to tell you to leave now, so you can live here.
Really? But I feel so bad after knowing how she treated you.
You're my brother. I won't punish you for your wife's behavior. Remember, this is still your home too. Always has been and always will be.
Thank you, sis. I really appreciate your consideration. Sarah is a good person, but sometimes she can be a handful. But I'll make sure she doesn't make you uncomfortable anymore, and I'll subtly warn her about her behavior.
Please do so. Just make sure she stays out of my way. I don't want to interact with her as much as possible.
Of course I understand. I promise I'll talk to her. I'll handle this.
And Tyler?
Yes?
Keep those screenshots in mind if she tries to deny anything later.
I will. I saved them all just in case.
Thank you for coming today.
It was a beautiful wedding. You were blessed by so many friends. It was truly a bright and joyful ceremony.
I know, everything was so perfect. Did you see how many successful people attended our wedding? Every single one of them accomplished. All college graduates, of course. Top universities. Prestigious careers, important positions. Unlike some people here. How out of place you must have felt, surrounded by so many educated people. I'm surprised how you managed to attend the wedding today. Oh, but thank you for the generous wedding gift. Despite being a dropout, I guess you were trying to prove something after I looked down on you for your lack of education, right?
I see you've already checked the amount.
Of course I did. I was curious what someone like you could afford. I had to make sure it wasn't embarrassing. Couldn't have a dropout giving an inappropriate amount. But I was shocked you could manage that much. How did you even get that money?
Don't worry about the gift money. It's nothing to me. It's just to celebrate your happiness with my brother.
Nothing to you? Really? How can it be nothing to you? With your background, your education level, your job situation, your living conditions.
Really, you don't need to worry.
You don't have to act so tough. To be honest, $3,000 must have been quite difficult for you. What do you say? Should I secretly return half of it?
No, that's fine.
Are you sure? That must have been several months of savings for you. Did you actually borrow that money from someone? Who helped you? Maybe from your parents? Or ask relatives for help? Did you have to take out a loan?
No, I didn't borrow any money.
Did you empty your savings? Did you sell any of your belongings? Work overtime? Take an extra job?
No, none of that. It's from my own money that I earned. More importantly, let me say this again. I look forward to our future together. Now that the ceremony is over, it finally feels like we're family. So let's try to enjoy living together.
What? Family? With you? Don't make me laugh. How presumptuous. You're nothing to me. Just Tyler's embarrassing sister. Still a burden we have to bear. And about living together. I'm sorry, but I just can't get along with you. I can't handle this any longer. So, could you please move out of the house today?
What?
Was I unclear? You heard me perfectly well. Just pack your things and leave the house right now.
Why do I have to move out?
We've been living together for almost a month, but living under the same roof as a dropout is more stressful than I imagined. So please leave. I can't stand breathing the same air as someone from the bottom class anymore.
Just explain to me, what exactly is stressing you out? Due to my work schedule, I leave early in the morning and return late at night, so we barely see each other. Plus, I take care of all my own chores.
Your mere presence is the problem. Your very being disturbs my peace. Just knowing you're in the house, the way you walk around like you belong here, like you have any right to be here. Just having you in the house is unbearable. Even your footsteps bother me. Just knowing there's a dropout around makes me sick.
What?
The way you exist. Everything about you irritates me. Your working class manners, your common behavior, your lower class habits, your very existence. Just every little thing.
Excuse me?
So please leave. We're heading to the after party now, so during that time, please pack your things and get out. I'll live in the house with your parents and Tyler. Just take all your things and leave nothing behind. I don't want any trace of you.
I can't believe this. What nonsense. You think I'll quietly leave just because you say so?
But you'll end up leaving pathetically anyway, so why not just leave now? The result will be the same.
What?
Think about it logically. Who deserves this house more? Who has the better claim? Who belongs here? A low-educated, low-income person like you versus a highly educated couple with college degrees. Plus, Tyler earns almost $100,000, and we're young, so we'll have children soon. We deserve it more. We have plans worthy of this house.
And what's your point?
Don't you get it? There won't be any place for you in this house. You'll definitely end up running away when you realize how pathetic you are. You'll always be out of place.
Really? We'll see about that.
A dropout like you doesn't deserve luxury. Do I need to spell it out for you? I'm saying someone without education doesn't belong in a mansion. There's no place for you here. Go find a place that suits your level. Maybe a tiny apartment. Or better yet, move back to your parents' old house.
Hey, Sarah, that's enough. Because we're the ones who actually be leaving the house.
What?
So this is what you meant by 100 times worse. Seems this exchange in person leaves me speechless. I'm glad I already decided we move out.
Wait a minute. Did you say we? No, you can't be Tyler. I was just texting Michelle. There must be a mistake. You weren't supposed to hear any of this.
Yes, I'm your husband and today's groom, Tyler. I happened to be here with my sister to see her off. She showed me your text. I saw everything, including how you even mocked her wedding gift.
That's impossible. When did she show you? What exactly did you read?
I read all the messages sent to her.
You weren't supposed to see those messages. Michelle, how dare you show him our private conversation? You had no right to do this. This is just between us. This is private. You've just ruined everything.
Just by living in their house, how could you do this to her? I'm sorry, but our belongings are already packed. I arranged for movers to take them out during the ceremony. We're not going back to the mansion today. We're going to a regular apartment. We'll start our married life in a modest apartment that suits our means.
What? Wait, what's this about? Going back to an apartment on our wedding day? This isn't happening. This can't be real. You can't be serious.
I'm serious. We can't live together with them in this situation.
But we were supposed to live in the mansion. That was the plan, our dream home.
It's time to change our future plans.
I never heard about this. How dare you pack up our things and move them to an apartment without asking me? I won't allow such selfishness. This is unacceptable. Who gave you permission to do that? Just take everything back to the mansion right now. This is our wedding day, our special day. You're ruining everything.
That I won't allow your verbal abuse towards my sister. If you're fine with that, then keep complaining all you want.
Tyler, why are you being so cold to me today? You're usually so kind to me. This isn't like you at all. You never act this way. You're always gentle. You're always understanding. This isn't like you at all. Is this because of what your sister told you?
Of course it's because of that. Don't you get it?
But she's twisting everything and trying to turn you against me. She's trying to destroy our happiness, trying to keep us apart.
Anyone would act this way after seeing how terribly you treated my sister. You have no right to live in our family home if you look down on her. I'll come with you, so let's start a new life in an apartment.
But the mansion is perfect. We can't live in an apartment. It's not good enough for us. What about our plans, our future? This makes no sense. I just can't give up living in the mansion. The one who doesn't deserve to live there is your dropout low-income sister.
You've got everything wrong. My sister's actually the one who built that house. Of course, the owner and builder of the house should live there.
What? That mansion was built by Michelle? A dropout? No way. You must be joking. That's impossible. There's no way someone like her could afford to build a house like that. I know your parents built it. You're just making this up. A dropout could never build something like that.
You've been mocking her as a dropout and low income, but my sister's actually a successful company president. She's not someone you should look down on.
What? Company president? How can a dropout run a company? That's absolutely ridiculous. You're making this up to defend her. There's no way. What kind of company would have a dropout as president? Is it some tiny local business?
And since you keep referring to her as a dropout, let me explain about that as well. Yes, technically my sister didn't complete high school here, but she actually did go to high school once. She actually attended high school abroad.
What? Abroad? You never mentioned this to me. Why didn't anyone tell me this before? So she's not even a real dropout? What country did she go to? How long was she there?
My sister was always interested in going overseas. She used her relatives' connections to attend high school abroad. Then while still in high school, she said she wanted to start a business, But our parents didn't want to rely too much on our relatives, so they had her return to the States.
Why didn't she just finish school here?
But transferring her back to a high school here was complicated with all the procedures and timing. Then my sister said, I'll quit school and focus on the company.
Is that why she's considered a dropout? She chose business over education? What kind of parents would allow that? Wasn't anyone concerned about her future? What was she thinking? Did she have any experience or skills at that age?
Though our parents were concerned about our future, they believed in letting us take responsibility for our own lives. If anything, everyone supported her entrepreneurship.
But without a proper education, how could they allow this? That's so irresponsible. And as a result, she became successful enough to build that mansion? You must be exaggerating.
It's the truth.
Is she really that successful? How much does she actually make?
It's amazing, right? She now runs a company with annual revenue in the tens of millions. As her brother, I'm really proud of her.
Really? Tens of millions? That's impossible. Michelle earning that much. This is just unbelievable. This can't be happening. Tyler, please tell me you're joking. Are you saying she's rich? That means she's richer than both of us combined? Why didn't you tell me before? All this time, she's been wealthy and powerful?
I'll tell you more details about my sister and our home when we get back. For now, let's focus on the wedding for the sake of everyone who came. After we see my sister off, let's head to the after party.
How can I face everyone now, after everything I said? This is humiliating. I can't bear it. Tyler, wait. We need to talk about this more. You can't leave it like this. So you were rich all along. Michelle, you've been secretly laughing at me this whole time, haven't you? Hiding such important information from me. You're really terrible.
I can't believe this. Instead of apologizing, you're getting angry at me. Besides, shouldn't you be at the after party right now?
How can I enjoy the after party in this situation? I can't focus at all, so I came to settle this. Michelle, apologize to me right now.
Excuse me?
This is all your fault for deceiving me. You let me believe you were poor. If you told me you were successful from the start, none of this would have happened. You let me make a fool of myself. I might have been somewhat wrong, but you need to apologize first. Say you're sorry for deceiving me, then I'll apologize too. That's only fair.
I don't understand at all. I don't think I need to apologize to you.
What? You kept quiet about being a rich company president, didn't you? You trapped me. You let me believe you were just a dropout. If you had told me from the start, I wouldn't have looked down on you. I wouldn't have made Tyler dislike me. It's all because you hid such important information, so just apologize.
No, I absolutely refuse to apologize.
What did you say? How dare you? After letting me humiliate myself, you tricked me on purpose.
No, I didn't trick you. What's wrong with staying quiet? You're the one who made wrong assumptions on your own. Actually, your personality of judging people by their education and occupation is the real problem.
Just shut up. You're just a single woman over 30. At least I'm married and have a husband. I have something you don't. I achieved a real milestone, something you just failed at.
I don't think being single has nothing to do with this.
It has everything to do with this. Who cares about running a company? Who cares about the mansion? As a woman, I'm still the winner. I accomplished what matters. I got married in my 20s, before it was too late. And since I'm young, I'll have children soon. You're just a loser who's gone over 30 and will continue to live a lonely life staying single. You're still losing to me.
So this is what's important to you, being the winner or loser? Because I don't even care about any of that.
What good is success if you're just single? No man would want you now anyway. Too old, too successful, too intimidating. Men don't want women like you. Who would marry someone so full of herself? You'll always be alone.
I see you're determined to look down on me no matter what. But why should I care if I'm single and over 30? Being criticized for that doesn't bother me at all.
So apologize to me. You're socially beneath me, so apologize sincerely. Otherwise, I won't feel better. You need to make this right. Take responsibility. Just admit your deception. A real woman knows marriage is more important than career. That's what truly matters. That's what society values. That's what makes a woman complete.
Social standing? If you want to specifically refer to that topic, then I'll want to comment on that. Well, I'm actually your husband's boss, you know? And you're just an employee's wife. Clearly, you're the one who's beneath me in this situation.
Huh? Boss? What do you mean by boss? Tyler works at not that company.
You heard from Tyler that I run a company, right? From your reaction, I guess you haven't heard that it's the company where Tyler actually works at.
What? Wait a minute. You mean Tyler's company is your company? That can't be true. That prestigious company? The one everyone knows? The one that pays him so well?
It is true. That's why your husband said he'd explain everything in detail when you got home, though I still can't believe you didn't even know about this at all.
Oh no! Then his position, his whole career, his entire future, even his salary. You're saying everything comes from you?
For Tyler's honor, I should mention that it wasn't nepotism. He properly took the entrance exam, and his current position is based on his abilities, and he works so hard for us. But Sarah, you clearly can't stand anything about me. In that case, why don't you ask Tyler to find a new job?
What? No, you can't be serious. Please don't. Not his job. Our future depends on it.
I think it's best if you and we have no connection at all. You probably hate that your husband works at a company run by a sister-in-law you despise, right?
Well, I didn't mean. I take it all back. Everything I said to you. I admit that I was wrong.
I don't want to apologize to you, and I'm fine with you despising me, but if that's your attitude, I'll change mine too. Since I want nothing to do with you, I'm firing your brother.
What? No, please. You can't do that. Please reconsider. I'll do anything. I'll change.
My brother is talented, so I'm sure he'll find another job quickly. Could you tell Tyler after the after party? Tell him, your sister wants to discuss your resignation, so contact her.
Please wait, please. Anything but firing him. There's no other company that would pay someone his age nearly $100,000. The benefits are amazing, and it's such a great work environment. Please reconsider firing him. We just got married. We have plans. We need his income, our future, and our life together. Everything depends on this. Please don't take this away from us.
No way. I mean, an employee's wife keeps antagonizing the president. I don't want to keep someone like that employed.
I promise I will change my attitude. Please reconsider. I'll apologize for everything I've said. I'll even get on my knees and beg. I'll leave the after party right now to come apologize to you. I'll never say anything about your education again. I'll treat you with respect. I'll be the perfect sister-in-law. Please don't ruin our future. Oh, do whatever you want. Anything at all. I'm begging you.
No need to do all of that, because I don't even want to see your face. Now, please deliver my message to him. This is also an order from your president. As an employee's wife, please comply properly. Make sure to tell him exactly what I said. Word for word. Don't change anything. After that, Tyler contacted me in a panic after hearing Sarah's message, and I explained everything that happened. Then, at Tyler's insistence, we had a meeting with me, Tyler, Sarah, and Sarah's parents to discuss about the future. Sarah's parents were furious with her. They said, "We don't want our foolish daughter to ruin Tyler's life. We'll have our daughter divorce him, so please don't fire him." As a result, Tyler separated from Sarah and continues to work as an excellent employee at my company. As for Sarah afterward, she started working at a company her parents found through their connections. However, most of the employees there are high school graduates or dropouts. She complains daily, coming home pale-faced, saying, "I can't even do what people without college degrees can do. My dropout boss is better at work than me, and my high school graduate senior is so respected, but I can't do anything, and everyone laughs at me."
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.